Hey guys, it's raining. Everybody, don't forget to put on live chat. Hey guys, it's raining, and you're gonna hear that on my fucking shitty little window unit over there. I already see it works. It's in case of emergencies, but it is loud when it rains. Anyways, so I wanted to just talk about God real quick. Um, it's undeniable that if there is a creator, it's evil. It's undeniable. Think about this. Would you put your children into a school where they get abused, a school where they're getting bullied, a school where they're being tortured, a school where they're forced to work just to get through the day, a school where, look, the type of entity that would create a realm where souls suffer, period. And then not only do the souls suffer, but then they're gaslit by the realm itself and its participants. They're gaslit into thinking that they're growing from this suffering and that they deserve it in some cases, or that it's always been a suffering realm. Suffering exists, period. I would not subject my child to a school where it suffered. If you would, you're crazy. No, you wouldn't. You're a liar. And the only way that you can make that fit into your fucking delusion is to gaslight here, misdirect there, misdirect there. It's observable that if there's a creator, he's not only evil, he's sadistic. You would have to be insane to think otherwise, or mental delusional. One of those NPC fucking controlled characters to drive actual normal souls insane. What up, T? I'm here. You talking to roomies. You don't hear my shit, bro? My shit's working. I'm on mute. Can anybody hear me? I'm just going to reset it. Fuck it. Oh, all right. Thank you, Vase, and I appreciate that. So you guys heard everything I said so far? Because I don't want to have to recover that shit. But basically, you have to create delusions and excellent new visuals. Camera look. What do you mean? My new visuals? Oh, I'm just sitting in a dark room. I didn't even make my bed for this. I just want to get on and talk real quick. What was I saying? Yeah, did God, man, come on, bro. Quit selling your fucking lies to people. Grow a brain yourself, or you know you're delusional. You know, at this point, it's like, come on, man. What the fuck's going on in your fucking mind at this point? What happened to your logic centers, humanity? It's like, man, humanity became illogical at some point. The fight for the soul, or the fight for Lush, it's the fight for logic anymore. I muted you because I can't listen yet. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought you were saying that I was muted talking to roomies. I thought you were cracking a joke or something, like I was talking to my roommates, but I didn't. I misunderstood that, anyways. But so yeah, it's like, come on, bro. You would never, if you have a kid. I don't even have a kid, but I have enough of an imagination, an understanding, and to imagine if I had a kid, I would not subject that kid to suffering, struggling, worrying, stress, depression, suicide, murder, rape, war, poverty, depression, schizophrenia, diseases, ailments. Are you crazy? Are you crazy people out there? If there's a creator of this realm, he's evil 1,000%, or you're a fucking retard. You can't observe reality. You're stupid. You're delusional. Ugh. Go back to swinging from trees, you fucking meat monkeys. Anyways, I'm sorry. I got mad for a second there. It's just like, bro, I'm done playing. Man, this is childish. Humans are childish. Like, it's almost like being in kindergarten with stupid people, man. I hate being in this fucking reality. When I think about the system, man, it surely creates loose in me. When I'm fucking ignorant and I'm just living life and having a good time and I ain't even thinking about none of this shit. Am I still creating loose? Is because am I enjoying my, well, at this point, hey, if all I can do is create loose, I'm going to just be ignorant and have fun. Why the fuck do I even think about or talk about this shit knowing that ain't never going to change? All it does is fucking pisses me off. All it does is pisses me off. I'd rather just be in a good mood. Fuck it. Because I'm just going to be sitting around in a good mood or I'm going to be just sitting around pissed off. It's one or the other. The war for logic in humanity, that's a war we should fight for. Like, can everybody get out of their delusions? Can you religious people put your books down for a second and go, man, something weird's going on here. This shit actually seems evil. Can you fucking Muslims take your fucking hats off and fucking say the same thing? Man, what's wrong with you people, man? You guys are a part of this system. This place is evil, man. You're stupid if you don't see it that way. You're either delusional or fucking retarded. Fuck you anymore. I'm not the only one that's making this video right now, just so you guys know. Again, like I said, substances have something attached to them, and they all have different opinions. That's why people wait and think between thoughts, because the thoughts have to come in. Well, where do they come from? Where does the creativity or the thought come from? Everybody, and all these entities have different agendas. It's like, man, fuck all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even want to think about this shit no more. It's just so stupid to me. It's corny and fucking dumb. Oh, and when I'm talking about Christians and Muslims putting their hats and their fucking books down, can you vibrator people put your crystals and incense down and shut the fuck up too? Like, can y'all quit playing games with people, selling people with the whites of your eyes, selling people happiness? You're crazy, man. Y'all are weird as fuck. Y'all are weird as fuck. Y'all like fucking weirdo ass fucking delusional weirdos. I fucking love these idiots. Like, if I wouldn't be this mad if I didn't actually give a fuck. God, I really should just look at all of these Christians, Muslims, spirits, people, whatever, delusion sellers as just another aspect of the machine. Like, just another aspect of the matrix. Like, they're all pawns in its little game. They're being played too. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. You can't lie to me no more. Quit selling me your happy story. We're in hell, you fucking retards. Look around at the actual reality you're in and stop being delusional. A fucking realm where flesh eats flesh. You go to your little supermarket and your little fucking pretty outfit with your perfume on, and it's just steaks. No, it's ground up living creatures up there, man. You're an entity that walks through a supermarket and grabs the flesh of dead creatures and goes, argh. You're a fucking weird meat monkey. Oh, it's for my country. Oh, I'm patriotic. All of you army type motherfucking government type motherfucking weirdo type y'all are the fucking delusional too. Killing motherfuckers in other countries don't make you patriotic. It makes you a psychopath. Damn, T. Dude, did it make you take the longest piss of your life? Jeez. Who else? Who else? What other delusional entities are there out there in the Matrix that you guys know of? I've covered the religious folks, the spiritual vibrators, the fucking what else? Oh yeah, the military, demented, all possessed complex. I covered the politics, the weirdos, the little weird child sniffing fucking creeps. What up, Harry Head Crab? Hey, Chris, do you think those entities you talk to feel pain? And do they think they are in a simulation too? I don't know if they feel pain. I don't know. I have no idea if they feel pain. No, they don't feel any pain. Damn straight, Chris. They ain't heroes. Haven't needed to piss yet. Teachers and taught lies. Oh yeah. Well, that to me, school is still like a part of the government complex thing. That's all demented and demonic. Oh, excuse me. Science, space. Again, to me, NASA, the government, it's all the same group of fucking weirdos. It's all a part of the complex, the military complex. Like that one covers a lot, actually. I mean, because you got NASA, you got the school system, you got the prison system that really rehabilitates people. I mean, boy, this guy fucked up in life and sold 10 kilos of cocaine. Let's put him in a fucking a crazy fun house where cage doors open and guys that are 7'3" can come into his cell and do whatever they want to him. Like, let's rehabilitate these fucking criminals real good. Teach them a lesson, yeah. Put them in a crazy fun house where guys are trying to R-word them. It's like, this is disgusting. This whole realm is gross and low level. It's hell. It's like literally hell. If you're a conscious, good-hearted, gentle soul, you've been thrown into hell. I don't know what you did. I don't know what I did. But here we are. Science, space. Oh, yeah, it's all fucking. Yeah, there's always a hero. If it's not Jesus, it's the Pleiadians or the Arcadians or the Darth Vaderans. Bro, man, fucking shut the fuck up. You delusional fucking retards. Do you know what I think those entities are that I talk to? And I'm buddy with them. Nicotine, alcohol, and Mary Jane. I think that they're deceivers. That's what I think. That's what I think. I would think that if I was in a realm that made any kind of fucking sense, that I would not have to get twisted out of my mind to have a communication with them or whatever. Sort of don't have to get too twisted anymore. They're kind of there now. That could be labeled as schizophrenia. If you guys are so good teachers, and that's what we're growing into, what is the existence of this realm for? Why are we in this low level, fucking hellish, suffering realm that's grotesque and weird and stinks and hurts and just this place is stupid. Anybody that would have created this realm was either sadistic or fucking evil. Plain and simple. This shit ain't complicated at all. As a matter of fact, you've got to use your fucking intelligence, if we could call it that, to overcomplicate it, to make it sense in your delusion. Have you gone crazy? Man, sometimes I feel like the whole world would view me as crazy. I feel like I'm the most sane motherfucker in reality. I feel like I'm the most sane motherfucker left. Like, honestly, I'm just like, man, something else. This is weird shit going on here, bro. Tiny head control fucks. Demonically possessed fucking parasites is what they are. What do they ever do for humanity? And they can't tell their own nature is evil and disgusting? Fuck them all, burn in hell. Material atheists that deny any spiritual aspect of life, that think it's just lights out after physical death, are just as bad to me. I don't know if they're just as bad as the rest of these motherfuckers, but how do you know they're not right? Game plays us. I know there's astral projection. Again, there's delusion and deception too. Don't forget that part. But I know that there's astral projection and blah blah blah, NDE stuff out of the body. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? How do you know it ain't lights out? Because if again, if you get knocked out or you go into a coma, for you it's lights out for a very long time. You know, for the soul will say that is gameplays us. You're only conscious when that body wants to work. You know what I'm saying? We did something bad, but you don't want to hear the story, and it's sad. Oh no! If your story came out of a book, I really don't want to hear it, bro. Many think the same, Chris. You just have the balls to publicly speak out. Yeah, I thought every guy out there was born with a pair of balls. I guess my balls vibrate at a different frequency than the rest of them. Had experiences that were more real than this shit. You're talking about like DMT and all that. I don't know. Again, a lot of deception. There's a lot of deception. What's come of DMT? How come nobody has smoked DMT yet and come back with the cure for cancer? How come nobody has talked to these entities yet and came back with the cure for AIDS, or came back with an invention that draws energy out of the air, or the cure for scoliosis, the cure for fucking blindness, the cure? Nobody, man. It's a show. They put on a show. You're being deceived. You're being played with by entities. That's what I think. I just don't trust nothing, bro. Humans are so easily, after experiencing a realm like this and being fully aware of the type of realm I'm in, you think I'm gonna go around trusting things? Oh, this thing said it was nice to me. Oh, I channeled an entity and it was cool. I don't care. They're all evil to me, bro. Until my fucking experience is something different, everything that created this place is demonic and evil. Don't tell me I gotta wait to die to see if I'm gonna go here or there. Fuck you. I'm demanding to go there now. I had experiences that humans are so easily herded like cattle. They love to worship government, religions, and celebrity figures. Always need to be told. That's so disgusting, dude. Like worshiping another human there's something wrong with you, dude. Rats listening to the tune of the it's man. Ugh, that comment just made me sick to my stomach. No NDE, not drug related. Not drug related. Oh, what do you mean then, game? Don't keep us in suspense. Just tell us what you're trying to say. The fall wasn't just about the so-called fallen angels, but also us. Have you noticed that some get a really bad life while others do not? Of course, well, everybody notices that, Devastator. Everybody notices that life is unbalanced. Some motherfucker can be a mouth-breathing retard and be super successful, while another dude's a genius and lives in shambles. It's just, that's life. It's the way it is. What does that have to do with anything? No, I'm talking about that. Huh? What do you mean? You're talking about what? The fall? What? I'm not talking about that. I admire you, Chris. You have guts, hence authenticity. I have truth. Truth is my God. If there is a God that I am attached to, or a worship, or it's truth. Truth is my God. Truth is my energy. Truth is just where I come from. Authenticity is being truthful. Devastator, are you like Christian or whatever? You can tell me that God, that we were all angels or something like that. Like, but I'll listen. If you got like a bunch of comments, I'll read them. I'll hear you out, but I'm probably not going to take any of it serious, dude. I've had enough of the mental delusions of other humans and their stories and this and that. It's just like, bro, at this point, I almost see you as an agent. If you come over here and start talking to me about Christian shit or being angels at one point and all that, it's like, dude, I'm done playing those games. I'm sick of hearing how I was naughty before I can even remember being naughty. It's like, this is stupid. This is gaslighting and bullshit. I was something different on the other side. My consciousness expanded from ant to godlike within seconds. Hate to still be here. You remember, what are you saying, Gameplay? I have to kind of figure out the comments. You were something different on the other side. What do you mean by that? When were you on the other side? What are you saying? You had like pre-birth memories, and then you remember being an ant, and then you grew into a human consciousness. Um, I think what you're remembering is being a sperm and growing into a human consciousness. If you do have a pre-birth memory, I was something different. Listen. The angels listened to this great deceiver, called him Demiurge or Satan. Three groups. Those that sided with the deceiver, the second group willingly went with the deceiver, and the last. Oh yeah, you're telling me your Christian stuff. This is a funny story. Devastator. This is a funny story to me that makes no sense. Did you watch my stream all the ways up to this point? Did you see what about these types of people? Last group are on the fence, and the Christian Bible has been compromised. But I'd say this: if your God is so valuable that, well, just couldn't do that right, fuck that up. Now we ended up all in hell. Whoopsie daisy. He's a fucking retard. I would have never created a realm where souls suffer. Period. That's demonic and evil. What up, Chaco? What up, chat? Love and light to everybody. Thank you, Chaco. Love and light to you too. I don't know what love and light is, but I'm projecting my light upon you. I want you to imagine a light coming out of my forehead and hitting you in your face, and your cheeks jiggling like this. I'm just kidding. No, it was NDE, and my whole life seemed like a nightmare in comparison to that consciousness I had in that moment. But of course, they send me back. Oh, you had an NDE. There's a couple people in this chat gameplay dust that had a NDE too, but what theirs was a no-death experience. There's some people in this chat that tried to kill themselves, and it didn't work. So now they believe in quantum immortality. There's some people in this chat that have died. They didn't even kill themselves. They just died like you, saying the same shit. They came back. Have you thought about that? This life may be a severe test whether to keep your soul or not. Sure, I've thought about all kinds of crazy shit, Devastator. Yeah, sure. I've thought about that. I was Christian for a minute. Thanks for the morning screen, brother. Now I'm finally awake. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That is probably the loudest chakra that you did so far. I know I got to keep one upping. Next, I'm going to have to fucking yell it and rip my head off simultaneously somehow. What up, Finding Gnosis? But, yeah, dude, the whole fucking, man, what an interesting story that sets us all up in this reality. We're going to see if you should keep your soul. Like, are we dealing with demons, and where are they at? Why aren't they dealing with us? Why aren't they saying, hey, this is a test to see if you could keep your soul, bro? You know, it's like, can you get me out of the test now? I'm kind of tired of this shit. Let me know now if I can keep my soul. I don't give a fuck and want to wait anymore. I've had enough of your little stupid test that I was forcefully subjected to. Had no say so. Just like, hey, here you are. You're getting tested, boy. Like, it's a fucking stupid situation, and I'm sick of the stories. That's probably loud. Okay, I'll ask you this. Why do the alien gray have so small mouths? Yes, it is related to this entire story. Because they talk telepathically. So they've evolved so that their mouth is so small. Is that what you're going to say? And big eyes. Oh, because they're a future human. And when humans evolve, their eyes get bigger and bigger. And they only have 4 fingers because the pinky fully evolves away. And then they're left with hands like these. And they came from the future. And man, I don't fucking know. Why would an alien Devastator, have you met a gray alien, or are you believing the delusions of other humans? Have you met the gray alien? I've met entities. I don't trust them. I personally met entities. I don't trust them. I also had a Q event as a kid. Oh, a key event? There must be something to it as well. Got to go to work now. Have a good one, peeps. All right, gameplays does take care, bro. No, never say sorry for that. Your scream is a source of energy for me. I need that kind of luge. Ah, you've drained my luge. No wonder my erection went away. No, definitely not. No, definitely not. Future humans. Also, why are many of the coffins? Devastator. I do want to say this. I'm animated. Sometimes I may come off aggressive. I'm never attacking you. I actually enjoy conversations like this, unless the person I'm talking to doesn't take the hint. Like if I'm saying, okay, I'm done with that, I'm done with that, I'm done with that, they just keep doing it, then it gets annoying. But I'm not really mad at you. I'm animated, bro. Also, but I've been looking at this shit for so long too. It's just like, yeah, here we go. Uh, Also, why are many of the coffins inside pyramids empty? I don't know. Because grave robbers were robbing their chains. I don't know, bro. It would be cool to interview you about your views and chat on my channel, bro. You have remarkable energy for someone involved in talking on such dark topics. uh, I was in hell when I was young, finding gnosis. So this shit's easy for me. It really is hard work. Fair play. What's hard work? Doing this shit all the time. What's hardest for me is being my most genuine, and I pride myself on being authentic. Isn't that weird? But being my most genuine, authentic self drains my energy for some reason really quickly. Never trust an entity, whether spiritual or physically. I don't trust anything. I don't trust the entities. I don't trust the Christian folks. I don't trust the Muslim folks. I don't trust the vibrators, the spirit people, whatever you want to call them. I don't trust anybody, anything. This place sucks. Period. End of discussion. This is what my soul has been subjected to. Key quantum immortality. Yeah, I don't know. If I charge up my key, I believe in key and all that too. Actually, I started doing that shit naturally when I was meditating for a while. I would like pull negative energies off of me and realize it's sort of anybody looking at it might have thought I was doing fucking what's it called, Tai Chi or whatever. Is that the one where you move all slow? And but I would like pull these energies and entities off my, especially off the back of my neck. They were always on my upper back and the back of my neck, and I would sit there and rip them off like this with my eyes closed while I was meditating. I would do all kinds of weird shit, but to me it was natural. I didn't read no meditation book or nothing. I just did it on my own. I'm trying for you to have a different perspective. Devastator, I probably had your perspective before you did. No offense. I'm just saying. I've been at this for a minute. That you don't hear on most truther channels. Well, tell me what you're trying to say. Don't keep asking me mysterious questions like, why are the tombs empty? Have you ever questioned why the aliens' mouths are small? Like, just tell me what you're trying to say. Eating non-vegan to build up resistance for cross-contamination sucks. Otherwise, risk autoimmune response. Trying not to feel guilty. T, you're in a realm like this, bro. If you feel guilty about what you're forced to do, then you're a great soul, dude. But we're still in a dark ass hell realm. This reality sucks. Let me ask you a sincere question. Which person does the entire planet hate the most? Be frank. The person that the entire Donald Trump or what do you mean? In current times, or are you talking about Hitler or something? What do you mean? So many cartoon story. Again, another question. I don't know what's going on here. Hopium, train peddlers in this Dookie Boy realm. Join our team and get saved. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Kyung. I appreciate you, Kyung. I appreciate when you come around, dude. I love your comments. I love your messages. I appreciate you, dude. I'll tell you in a condensed way. Okay, thank you. Or I mean, you can even tell me in a non-condensed way, but just fucking tell me. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, T. It does suck. We're forced to eat. You know, it's just what a gross realm. And then you're put into a realm where, well, if I eat all the vegetables that they're spraying with all this shit, I start getting other fucking issues. Probably also autoimmune disease. You eat enough of them pesticides, bro, you might as well throw your life away. No, QI, short for quantum immortality. That Reddit sub is also really interesting. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about key or whatever, that energy fucking martial, or not martial, but belief, you could say. I remember seeing a dude. I don't know if he was pulling parlor tricks. I don't know if he had a wire under his skin or something, but he could shock people and shit with his hands. But there's a lot of magicians out there that could easily like go, oh, and set a fucking newspaper on fire. Like there's so many things, but I do remember that dude. He was like shocking the fuck out of people. Unless they were all acting. He was like shocking the cameraman and shit. He's like grabbing, like, fuck, this motherfucker's shocking me with his hands. It's like, bro, this dude's got a fucking little mini car battery between his legs or something. You know what I'm saying? He's got some wired under his skin so he could shock the fuck out of people and tell them he's got fucking channeling chi powers. Got vape too, man. It's hard. Yeah, them vapes are tough, dude. As above, so below, the afterlife probably going to be just as bad as Earth. Yeah, or maybe just as good as Earth. It depends on which part of the afterlife you choose to hang out in. That's what I think. I think you're going to create your own realities. And if you create hell, just remember you're the one creating it. And that's why all these NDEs are different. Even the 100 that see Jesus or whatever, they're all different. And one it's this way and one it's that way. It's still always different. It's because they're the one that's creating that realm and they're unaware of it. They're the one that's creating that realm. It's individual based. That's why I think we become realm creators. And they're just people that, their brain couldn't paint them anything else after death. I'm ready for it. I'm going to start painting shit that's really cool. I'm not going to paint my near-death experience and walk into a tunnel and all this dumb shit. That's stupid to me. Gray alien reason they have small mouth, big eyes is simple. When they were forced to go underground, there is no evolution. The small mouth stems from surviving on blood, either by mouth or skin. All there. Oh yeah, that would make sense why their eyes are big and dark, right? Because if they're in a dark underground, I mean that's cool. But again, I haven't met one of these aliens yet, and I know you haven't either. You're putting faith into people that tell stories. Humans tell stories, bro. That's all they do. They tell stories. It's so fucking gay and corny. I did magic tricks tonight. Fuck yeah, T. Here, watch. I'll make a bird appear, you fucking dickhead. I'm just kidding, T. You know I don't mean that. What's up, Chris? How are you? What up, Brooke? UFO craft inside are a filthy mess, according to many abductees. The reason why they went underground has to do with the flood that did happen, correlating with the giants. And Soul Trap is also... Oh, I see what you're saying, Devastator. They were the original fallen. That's why they're so good with technology and intelligence and stuff. And they went underground when the flood happened. And then they evolved into underground creatures. I don't know why they didn't just come out 40 days later when all the water receded, but they just stayed down there. And they're like, well, we're going to stay down here until our bodies alter and we have to fly above ground and cut out cow assholes. It's like, what the fuck? Just go above ground. Well, the stories, if researched from the very beginning in the 40s and up, shows a big theme. Yeah, but you're talking about the story of the play of reality. That's the script of the show of this stupid reality. But you're still a soul that's subjected to a hell realm. You're attached to this reality. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about aliens, humans, why things are messed up anymore. I'm just done. It's a realm that I don't want to participate in anymore. I think it's disgusting. I see it's alien talk. Well, for Devastator, it is. I don't think anybody else on my channel is talking about aliens, but they're just always watching us. They're just observing. They're always just right over somewhere. So corny. Aren't you tired of playing that game yet? No, before the flood, there were elite demigods and giants. According to most stories worldwide, they ate all the food, then started to eat each other. The smaller demigods are... Well, what a beautiful realm to create. Is God a sadistic, war-hungry, cannibal-hungry, to view weird creator, fucking psychopath or something? That sounds like hell you just talked about. To eat scraps, i.e. blood from scratch. Oh yeah, I've seen like all the big giant crustified mountains that look like faces and all that shit. Okay, and I still don't give a fuck. It's some corny shit. Corny shit that don't fucking matter in your life or my actual life. My observable place is this prison, this matrix. You're talking about the physical realm. I'm talking about consciousness, brother. Aleister Crowley was the first draw alien as we know them today.
Oh yeah, what was its name? Pam or some shit like that. Wasn't his alien's name Pam or I don't remember. I know its head looked all fucking big and stupid. He had like this little mini face in the middle of this big weird like fucking meaty looking head. I was like, what the fuck? Can't these entities get their shit together? Like, why the fuck's he walking around looking like an asshole? They ain't got no plastic surgery over there in that fucking alien land. I'm not for plastic surgery or Botox or any of that weird shit, but you know, man, if you look that fucked up, you might want to go, you know, get your fucking shit checked out, bro. Full relapse, but moreover, through different before enlightenment, fetch water, after enlightenment, fetch water. Yeah. We know before the flood, there was insane technology. So the reality just did one of those shift things, and you may have heard the cracks in my monitor. I can feel it when that happens. I don't know if that's an energy wave or things, but it literally puts a wave through reality. I can feel it, and then my monitor will crack things like goes through the house, and you'll hear the walls crack and shit. Maybe demonic attacks. The mystery, or wait, what we know before the flood, there was insane technology. Yeah, I know. Ain't you still invested in this stupid shit show though? Like, fuck it. Fuck it. He was his name? Haywas? Whose name was Haywas? I bet he got picked on in school. They're like, hey was. Hey wuss. Oh, damn, he was talking about your mama, man. Damn. The mystery bait bedcrumb is hamster will human get so easily caught up in. Yep. Never meant to be solved to keep you chasing or tell like a dog. I was. Devastator. Some of these comments are also comments you should read as well. I mean, I'm reading them out loud, but I think that some of these may be directed at you. They're trying to talk to you, brother. They're trying to tell you things like if you just listen instead of project the delusion you've created in your mind, you would grow. I promise you, you would grow. It was Alistair, alien demon name was. Oh yeah, it was Awas. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm over here fucking giving you shit. I thought you were still going on about the aliens. Look, was it? I thought it was Pam or Peg, or wasn't it like a 3-letter name? Awas. Hey, Awas, where's your big-headed ass now, motherfucker? I'm also bald. Do I have to throw up the Illuminati symbol? Oh, Awas, come to me now, Awas, please. Oh, man, Awas don't show up. You must have to have the AC as your initials. Mine is CS, so I'm fucked. I can't pull Awas into me. It's kind of like that dude. What's his name? Bashar or whatever. Like. Oh. Awas is with me. Oh. Awas said, humanity is a simulation. Oh, shit. Awas agrees with me. But yeah, I mean, fuck Aleister Crowley. Fuck Awas. Fuck the story. And right? And since then, all that alien stuff got into public consciousness. We all were into that shit a long time ago, Devastator. I like that mood better from you, Chris. Please, next time, try to eat that entity. Did you have another DMT experience? No. He Dissa is Awas gay. Awas, answer me now. Are you a gay? Yes, I'm gay. You are a gay. He answered it, bro. I had to shrink my face up into my fucking woo. What was his name? I've given it to you. Oh, yeah, thank you, Devastator. I appreciate that, dude. He disappeared back where he came from, Crowley's ass. You guys crack me up, bro. Devastator. You're in a realm that wants your attention and wants you to suffer. If you're focused on, oh, what's going on in the Illuminati or the Golden Dawn or the aliens or the Pleiadians or the Andromedans, dude, you're playing the game. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You're playing the game of reality, the game that's tormenting you for sport, and then gaslighting you and telling you it's because you're a bad boy and you should have listened to God and like This is disgusting what's happening to us. Be conscious, aware. He disappeared back where he came from. I already read it today. Went right back up there. As soon as Crowley died, he's like, ugh. AWAS was like, right up his ass. Today, I found out that my parents are getting divorced. Nothing surprising in this hell realm of suffering. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stick. How old are you? Did they raise you? Are you like out of the house now? I mean, it still sucks to see your mom and dad separate, but I was super happy when my mom and dad separated, bro. I was super happy. Time to mock these entities back. It's funny, not gonna. It's fun, yeah, dude. If I didn't have laughter inside of me or that Joker thing that could like laugh as the world's burning, I would have lost my fucking mind. I would have gone crazy a long time ago. It takes a lot to get to this conscious stage. I would say. I'm not bragging or boasting on this. It's not like an ego thing. I'm just saying it's a hard path. You don't believe me? Walk it then. Get out of your little fucking delusion and walk the real path, and then tell me life is dandy. Chat, you rock. Fuck yeah. Everybody in this chat's amazing. Just say the empty coffins is mostly Egypt and elsewhere where were a result of the fallen ones attempting to survive the flood. That's why they are empty. Look, I'm researching since I was 10 years old. Now I'm 40s. Writing can't ever replay what I know. Sorry. Yeah, I researched all that shit too, Devastator. Did you look into one of my favorite one was I mean, the Manhattan Project's pretty dope. The Philadelphia Experiment's pretty dope. Fucking but my favorite was the Montauk. Did you ever look at the Montauk shit, bro? I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of this shit's entertaining. Like it is. It's fun and it's cool. Like a comic book is fun or cool. But the Montauk shit was really fun, dude. I was like, this is fucking cool, dude. Motherfuckers like manifesting 8 deep big ass creatures and shit with their mind. Like they were like amplifying brain waves. Well, anyways, yeah. Fuck this reality. All my life has been pure suffering without a break. Yes, shill channel. Oh, you think that the Montauk shit's all shill channels or whatever? I thought it was fun though. I mean, it was definitely interesting. Fucking how old, you may ask? Yeah, how old are you, Stick? I'm curious about that too. I mean, are you young? Are you like 17, 18, 19? Because that's real fucked up to see your parents when you're younger, I think, separate. But Montauk has a forum. Most all conspiracy forums are monitoring tools to attack. Oh, you're still into the whole like Illuminati reality or whatever. Yeah, I stopped. I stopped caring about that shit, dude. I was really into that shit. Like they're doing this, they're doing that. Just at a point, I'm like, whatever, then do it. Look at me. What are you gonna watch me whack my winky? Fuck off, fucking weirdo ass electronic peeping Tom. I turned 22 on May 20th. You're still pretty young. No, I'm sorry you're dealing with all that shit, Stick. You didn't have so what do you mean your life was just pure suffering? I mean, what was it like, abusive growing up, like poverty, just shitty? How unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks, dude. So alarmed to see projects never actually happen, and just to make us think they happen, just to fuck a site out buckets more. Why? There's real shit that they do. Do they know? It is how they work. Illuminati, laugh out loud. Well, tell me what you think, Devastator. What do you think? That they're lizard people or whatever? Why leave a fucking paper trail? I don't know which part of conspiracy you're talking about. You do realize there's 12,000 different conspiracy theory rabbit holes to go down. You don't find that interesting? You almost always have the truth. It's always right around there. I'm almost always figuring this out. Like, ain't you done digging yet? Why leave a fucking paper trail? You know what I'm saying? They got to be smarter than that bullshit. They weren't valid to elect in the CIA. Oh, I see what you're doing, T. I was confused before. So they are not under no obligation to tell us any fucking thing. Even if they pretend to hear, they ain't public at all. You understand life and abuse. Perhaps there is no truth available to humans' pets. Mm. Sorry, typo. There's if there is a truth, it's desperately being hidden from you, and all you're giving are false truth rabbit holes to go down. That's what's actually going on in reality. Yeah, poverty, health problems, and a bad addiction to kratom, and going through 20 plus withdrawals. Which did you have loving parents though? Were your parents loving to you growing up? Like, did your mom ever hug you? Or I relapsed 2 weeks ago, but quitting tomorrow, and I will suffer. I'm sorry to hear that, Stick. You're not looking forward to that shit, bro. I get it. I never had opiate withdrawals, but I've seen them. They're tough. It's big, dude, but I am starting to see a pattern here from experience, personal cult, and research, and follow experiencers. I see why they pump out anti-nihilism and soul trap horseshit. Why don't you see what the creator of your realm pumps out to you? Forget the humans and their opinions and this belief system or that belief system. Why don't you just observe your own reality with your own mind? None of these delusions attached to it. You'll see the same exact reality I do. The only difference between us is you've chosen that delusion to live in, and I've chosen hell to live in. But I'm honest. No one loves me. I see evil. Yeah, me too, bro. It sucks. Who would create a realm with so much evil? War, poverty, suffering, struggle, depression, misery, psychosis. Who would do that? I wouldn't do something like that. I see evil in the very creator of the realm. Don't you? Like, where are you at? Where are you hanging out? That's not this fucking observable reality I'm talking about. Like, where are you at? So what do you believe? We're in a simulation, or if there is a creator and it's something spiritual is happening here, it's evil. That's it. It's one of those two options. I'm a simulation guy. I think we're in a simulation. I think we're a game being played by said entities. Like right now, you're being played by them. Other Christians are being played by them. Politics are being played by them. Your leaders, if you want to go, they're being played by the gamers of the simulation. That's what I think. I know that sounds crazy, but okay, please don't get this wrong. Okay, I'm not going to get it wrong. All right, man, good, but I would apologize if I did. And once somebody apologizes, you must forgive them. It's just fair. It's like they realize their mistake. Unless they abuse you with it. Like, oh, I stole $50 from you. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgive you. Oh, I stole another 100 from you. I'm sorry. I'd be like, motherfucker, now I'm sorry. Bam, punch him right in their fucking chin. It won't get better, but as I age, I can suffer better, if it makes sense. Oh, yeah, you get better at suffering as you age. Absolutely. Way better. Christianity and all its versions are horseshit. Thank you, Devastator. Oh, thank you, bro. So what do you think about the Gnostics? They believe sort of what I believe. Like, I mean, I don't know about Sophia and the demiurge, but you know, it's sort of the same. Like the creator's evil. Like if this is a simulation, I would think that the creator's kind of evil. Why would you give AI sentience to characters and make them self-aware in a place like this? That's evil. I don't even care if it's for your entertainment. That's evil, dude. You know, and then the archons you could say are the gamers, right? Like they fuck with humanity. They control the elites and all that, you know. So it's not like two different. Mine just makes more sense because when you add in mysterious history, when you add in the Mandela effect, when you add in fucking the DMT laser experiment where people are seeing code in the wall, you add in limited play environment, just like a simulation. Like that's why they don't let us go to the Antarctic and further. They'll say, "Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we." No, you don't. You don't just let people go. There's a fucking treaty to keep everybody away from the limited play environment. Like when you go in a video game and you go super high and your head hits an invisible wall. Christians might call it the firmament, whatever. Or you go too far and you just can't go past that point. We have that in this realm, like further proving a simulation, in my opinion. Existence is so weird. Perhaps there is no creator. I don't know. What is scarier? There being a creator or shit all just happening due to abiogenesis, and thus it could happen again and again for no reason. I don't know. I mean, is it possible for something to happen with nothing to fuel it, with no energy, no thought, no consciousness? How could it just happen? You know, I can't fathom that. I don't understand. My brain can't understand that. We're all just zeros in band. Gnostics is Luciferic in nature. Oh, not all, but most. The archons have a representative on Earth. Who is it? You expose him to us now, Devastator, with all your research. I have personally agreed with the Gnostics that I think they'll be using terminology to explain shit that they did and have the tentacle reference to explain the overall view of us being trapped. Yeah, pretty much, sort of. I mean, you sort of can't deny it. Like, you just said, like, dude, just basic fucking logic that a 10-year-old could understand. Hey, buddy, if you woke up in a place you didn't want to be in, but you couldn't leave it, are you trapped? The kid's going to say, yeah. Like, because he's not stupid yet. He hasn't turned into a delusional adult walking around with stories. Do I wish to hear the origin according to old cultures? What do you mean? Do I wish to hear it? No, I don't care. It doesn't affect my life. But are you saying, do you wish to hear it? I don't really understand that. But that's on top of energy. My version of it, like what I've researched, are you saying? I don't really want to talk. I mean, it's that's on top of energy that has some kind of power over us. That's just ignorant that there is some kind of Bob source creator above it. Why did you call it Bob, T? That's really weird that you would call it Bob. Why'd you say Bob? Therefore, it's fucking evil because it's dumb as fuck. Why'd you call it Bob? Dude, you know what's weird? When I was meditating every day. Okay, when I was meditating every day, I asked God to show me its name, and it kept showing me 808 on the clock. 808, 808. I said, even on like receipts, just 808, 808, 808. I kept seeing it everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is 808? And I thought, oh, Bob. And then the 808 stopped. In the beginning, there was sound. Isn't an 808 like a sub bass or whatever? 808s are bass frequencies or something. For some reason, I like the light mood in your room today, like calming. Really? So just a darkness with my computer screen on looks the best? Do the guns look good? No, they don't look good. They look all right. They look pretty good. Okay. Okay. In most certain stories, the most popular ones, that is, did you know a female can pregnant of two different males? Yeah. Isn't that crazy, bro? Isn't that crazy? That's insane, dude. What a slut. Jeez. You're fucking this guy and letting him fucking shoot off in you. And before that one's even done cooking in the oven, you're already getting shot off in by some other dude. You're disgusting. Anyways, ever read the Tibetan Book of the Dead? I can't read. It tells you what to do after you died. You stop coming back here. It's worth a read, even though it's repetitive. Just tell me what it says, Finding Gnosis. People say, so I don't have to read it. Please, I can't read. I can read comments. I can't read books. I can't sit there, especially if it's not interesting. If it's just mumble jumble, I can't even watch YouTube videos anymore. And they talk. People say we should go back to source where we came from. The pleroma is called, I think, but it seems it's not safe there since we end up here in hell, you know. Aren't you sick of playing that game too? I don't know. I'm sort of sick of playing the NDE game. Oh, let's get ready to die. It's just like, this is corny. This whole setup is dumb and fucking stupid. 8 is a sign for infinity. 0 is a circle with no beginning or end. 808. Yeah, I thought its name was Bob. Let's pick the popular Christian or Gnostic storyline. Have you heard about the Masoeric translations? Nope. That's follow me from Otto. Correct. Voice chat. I never said fucking bomb. I think I said God. Fuck, man. T, you got to get your comments straight before you press enter, brother. Please. I can't understand what you're talking about. And you're probably saying some profound shit. Hi, Chris. I have to say the simulation theory is ridiculous to me. I don't see the point of creating a world for people to suffer. So if they gave AI intelligence to characters in Grand Theft Auto 6, you don't see any point to create that world. Guess what? All the other 12-year-olds in this reality don't give a fuck what you think. They're going to play it. The world could be a nice place if people got their shit together. Yeah, but people don't. Aren't you done playing that game? If people did, but they don't. So whoever programmed the human avatar, it programmed it at this level where it just don't do nothing good. I didn't make it that way. Your gods made it that way. You know what I'm saying? Or again, if it's a simulation, how evil or important is our situation to them or to us even? And that would explain away why we're treated so badly. Because if it's just a simulation, you could treat souls like that, or what we think are souls, probably just sentient AI in a future program. Just be happy you suggest then. Yeah, what are you suggesting, HP? I don't really understand. Suffer the world. Oh yeah, people are discussing HP. I don't know if you've looked around lately, but they're low-level meat monkeys. Yes, if people's consciousness evolved, the world would be a beautiful place. That doesn't happen though. It's fun to talk about. It's a cool little story, and it's good to imagine being in a beautiful reality, but we ain't in one. The Tibetan Book of the Dead just says after we die, our egos make all manner of tricks to get us back here, from seducing us with beautiful things to scaring us with horrible things that chase us back. I think that's the afterlifeness. I think that's what you do in the afterlife. You probably have a great time. You probably torment yourself. You create whatever you want to create. 100% simulation. We are bots locked in by the five senses. Yep. I would agree with that. Final boss. Hey, you can't deny that. He's the final boss. 100%. And he's still got 1%. So he's still in the fight. He's final boss 99. But all are illusions of our ego, and our job is to stand strong and ignore everything for about 42 days, if I remember rightly, and then you escape the wheel of samsara. Really? Let me go play that role for 42 days. Finding this, Bri, I meditated for over a year. If you can't find the answers within yourself to escape this realm, they don't exist. I don't believe some other guys got them. I just don't. Abel and Cain. Cain is from the Archon bloodline, represented by a people who claim to be the chosen ones. I felt bad for Cain in the story. Like, Abel brought his little sheep or whatever and sacrificed it to God, and Cain brought like fruits and vegetables. He was like the vegetarian one. And he's like, look, God. And God's like, I'm not impressed by you. You suck compared to your brother. I'd have been, I don't know if I'd have murked my brother out, but I'd have been sad. I'd have been like, man, God, Lee, I didn't even kill none. He was mad as fuck. God's evil. People don't get their shit together because someone is controlling them. Yep, we are characters in the simulation. The gamers are playing the people. They do it because they are brainwashed and lazy. No, that's not why they do it. It's because they're being controlled. We call it brainwash and conditioning by the system. And that stuff does exist, but it's deeper than that. People are controlled by something else. Brainwash and lazy, we can change that. It's been tried and successful many times. No, it hasn't. When? I'm still waiting for world peace. When has this happened? Do you think we're headed to collapse soon? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I hope it does collapse. Before I fall asleep, I always hear voices. That's when I know I'm out very soon. Yeah, you're switching between realms there, Brooke. You sound like that. And the lower Matrix gamers let that happen. Why wouldn't they? If you're a fucking video game, do you think you're important? Like, if you believe simulation, actually everything makes sense. Like, even the suffering of humanity. Tibetan Book of the Death speaks about different lights. Blue equals go back as, but to be honest, you want me to take it a step further, HP? I think this is an information gathering machine. Like, think about it. If you didn't want to subject real souls to a place like this, you would have to simulate it. Let's see what happens if souls live in a reality, or souls or sentient AI programs. Let's see what happens if they live in a realm that's just torturous all the time. And if it's a simulation to gather information, it's for science and growth and understanding. I don't know. Is it evil? I don't know. It feels evil to me. It sucks. The Book of the Dead speaks of the different lights. Blue equals go back. As an animal, more lights to confuse you after death. Choose wisely. Oh, more fear porn. Hey, guys, guess what? Fear porn. When you die, there's going to be lights. Man, you better choose the right one. You don't want to be a fucking cockroach, do you, motherfucker? Do you know what color light that you like? This is this like The Price is Right? Like, like, come on down. Choose behind door number 3. If you fail, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. It's just like this is retarded. What kind of game are you playing? That's fear porn to me. That's like them NDEers that come back and say, I went to hell. It's like, oh, okay. Let me fucking stress about that now for the rest of my life. So you are resigned to the fact that there is no escape, that you will never get out. Hell no, I'm not resigned to that. A scary idea is eternal return, that everything just happens again and again in the same manner because the universe just expands and collapses and repeats in same manner again. Yeah, but I'm still subjected to this dookie boy realm, like of get up, go to work, struggle, pay bills, in a meat monkey society controlled by weirdos that are controlled by entities. The Chinese legend of one of the first emperors were all blood related to Cain, and thus the serpent, which claim they can shapeshift. Also, that so we always exist again and again as same person having the same experience. No, if that's true, I think we're a different person every time. People can't just change by getting serious. We are slaves by our genes, like IQ and stuff, mental chemical balance. Yeah. Dude, if the evil ones wanted to kill us, they would have, but they can't. Why? Probably because they feed on us. If there are the evil ones, maybe it's just gamers fucking with you, playing games with you, trolling you, watching you believe crazy shit as one of the characters in their game. Because it's a game, isn't it? You were just talking about choosing the right light, or somebody was, is this a game? You've got to accept this guy. Oh, you're in a little escape room. Ooh, this is so corny and stupid. Deal or no deal? Choose wisely was a joke, by the way. Hence, I said before, soul trap horseshit. Oh, dude, it's the same thing with everything else. Choose my belief, or you're gonna get in trouble. It's the same thing with everything. 2008, there was a housing bubble on the fucking money crash thing, and everything went on as fucking normal. Yeah, isn't that weird? Are you mad at your folks? Me? I actually miss my dad, believe it or not, but I didn't have a good relationship with him. We had a weird relationship. I miss my mom sometimes too. Also had a weird relationship with her, but I miss them still. No one knows what happens when we die. It's all bullshit, made up stories. We are born into this world alone and will leave alone. Yeah. Yes, eternal, or maybe you stay connected to other entities. I would say don't fret it. Life's got a lot more to fret than the afterlife. And I could say that with a guarantee and certainty because not a one of us have experienced it. Okay. Not everybody that's, oh no, I had an NDE. Yeah, you didn't have a D. The actual death. You didn't have that yet. So I don't know what the fuck you could have seen in your mind or whatever. Eternal return is the idea that everyone has the same experience again and again for life. That's stupid. They can't feed on us. Oh, there has to be the potential for both good and evil for human beings. Check out Dr. Marzinski, Devastator. I think you'd find him fascinating. Evil for human beings to earn a good world and then earned good world. Yes, it has been done, just maybe not collectively at once. Well, that sucks. Aren't we talking about peace and harmony, like world peace? I would love to see it. Quit ripping my heart out. quit ripping my fucking heart out. Because someone has to build their world. The killing we do to each other, no worry, we crabs in a bucket. Yep, we're subjected to an experience none of us agree to or like. That's why so many people create delusions to deal with it. That's the real truth. It's harsh, but that's the real truth. They hate us. There is no feeding. Their fate is already sealed. All they do is share senseless new age shit and lies. I gotta go to work now, bro. After I can't disagree with that, Devastator. I mean, I agree with that, but we just have different opinions of what's going on, I guess. Fuck all sleep. Thanks for the stream. I appreciate you finding this, bro. Yeah, they didn't deserve you. It's okay. I'm so scared of go to work again. I really get anxiety and aggressions thinking about dealing with us. Oh, dealing with bullshit. I'm sorry, dealing with bullshit. No, I'm sorry, Brooke. I know that's all life does. Get up and go do some shit you don't want to do. Every fucking day. Every fucking day is a struggle. You're either working, doing chores, helping out. It's just, you know what I'm saying? To bring many as they can to their demise. Now, the common thread with feeding is include fear in this, a clouded mind, hence they can control one's ass. Yeah, people will do whatever they want you want them to do when they're in fear. It's really annoying. Who would program our species in such a way that it could be easily manipulated by just evil bankers and stuff? Isn't that crazy? I would have given us a higher level of consciousness so that we would go, oh, that's not cool, and like go and arrest the bad guys and keep living in peace without them. But we're just in this stupid little dumb boy meat monkey realm where the evil's always got the power and always in control. And the only thing you have left is hope and stories to get by every day. Sorry, I hate to be honest. I love to be honest. I mean, it's the only way I can be, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I hate to hurt people's feelings, but let's be real here, guys. Let's act like grown-ups that have a brain inside our heads that can think clearly. Plays out the same way. What? We were never born. What if we never die? Well, if it's all illusion. Potentially. Again. Okay, bye now, bro. Thank you. All right, peace. Find gnosis. I help you find gnosis if there is such a thing to find. Chris, if you would decide to check out this reality, what way you choose? Chris, if you would decide to check out of this check out what way? Oh, you're saying what way would I off myself? I don't want to talk about that, bro. Evil and goodness. I don't know. I'd probably do something respectful. I don't know. I'd probably like go out back and blow my fucking head off with my shotgun. You know, because out back, you know, nobody's gonna have to clean it up. You know, all my chunks will go into the water, maybe, which is kind of gross, but I guess that is kind of inconsiderate. And I don't know. I don't know. I'll say this: when you're truly suicidal, you don't even give a fuck. You'll die however way you can die. Even if you got to stab yourself in the neck, you just don't care anymore. Chris, if you would decide to check out of this, yeah, I already read that. Evil and goodness does not exist here right now. It surely does. But did you get my point, Chris? There has to be potential for both good and evil. What was your point? I'm sorry, I didn't see. There has to be potential for both good and evil for human beings to earn a good world. And an earned good world. Why does evil always win every time? I'm sick of this good and evil balance story when good is just a placemat to be stepped on every time. I hate that story. You like traveling, Chris? Hell no. Hey, Chris. Hey, Brooke. What up, JC? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this one up, guys. I don't know. Sort of running out of energy here. Sort of running out of energy and fucks to give. How old is this? I don't know how old this is. Oh, there's still ice in it, so it's got to be newer. Oh, that's what I needed. Just getting ready for work. See you guys. All right, JC, take care, brother. I hope you have a decent day, even though you're going to a stupid job you probably can't stand. P.S. Mesoameric is a language invented around 400 after Christ. 95% of all the Bibles use that language that was created by the Cain bloodline. That is fact, no discussion. Okay, cool story. Now what? I'll try this approach with you, Devastator. Maybe this will get my point across. Okay, Devastator, cool story. Now what? Do you want to sneak into the Kane mansion and steal their Kane language book and study it? Or like, now what? Thanks for the stream, dude. Good day, everyone. All right, take care, Chaco. Love you, brother. What do you want to do about that? What do you want to do about these underground alien people? What do you want to do about the Illuminati lizard people or the fucking whatever? What do you want to do? Humanity doesn't even come together to find peace. We don't even get world peace. And that's something every human wants. What you're talking about is something only crazy conspiracy guys talk about. Good luck finding any of them to acquiesce to some sort of agenda you got to figure this shit out. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Dave? You must. Okay, you must understand me. Fastly would be ready to go if they want to offer yourself the subway because either you heal your body from fasting and reach enlightenment powers and shit for the 40 day. I think that T's being funny. Devastator, just so you know, T went no fat for almost 2 years. He's fasted several times for long periods of time. I don't know why I'm saying this to Devastator. He didn't talk about all this shit. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm aiming this at you, but this is to all you. You just need to vibrate at the right frequency to escape the will of samsara or spiritual people. There are a lot of extremists in this reality that took it to an extreme and nothing changed for them. Grow a brain. Now, what can't say here due to you being flagged, so I don't. It's not going to work, Devastator. Whatever your plan is, if you want to sign a petition or do some sort of CB radio off-grid transmission guy type shit, like nothing happens, dude. You're not hungry after the third day, fucking way. Yeah, I know. By day 3, you actually don't want to eat in a weird way. You're kind of happy. You won't be suffering much, and I want to be much pain, even if it's fast. You didn't go wrong for some fucking music if you did it wrong, like what? T, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. I understood the first part. Fucking way, you won't be suffering much, and I want to be much pain. You don't want to be in very much pain. If it's fast, you didn't go wrong for some fucking music. If you did it wrong, like I hate it so much. It's all bullshit. Every theory is nonsense. Is enough to be aware that is all bullshit. Yep. Me and Brooke are sort of on the same page in this bizarre simulation or dimension. So I was contemplating these things. How does Muhammad damn it sound? I don't know. Devastator. I have no idea how Muhammad damned it. I don't know anything about Muhammad. I know that's one of the Muslims' fucking figures or whatever, but I didn't study Muslimism. I don't know anything about it, dude. Some of my favorite fighters were Muslims, but Khabib's a Muslim. I wouldn't call him one of my favorite fighters, but he's a great fighter, and it would have been nice to see him keep fighting in his prime. But I mean, it's still pretty cool that his mom said she didn't want to see him fight no more, and he stood by that. I mean, that's pretty cool too. So, or Buddha, damn it, Buddha damned something. I don't know. I didn't study, but well, actually, I'm lying. I did study these religions, but I just forgot most of it because it's all stupid shit. It's just stories and shit, kind of like Christianity, and. But like I actually studied. I had to take that class in college. Fucking religions or whatever. Yeah, I read about Taoists, Zoroastrians. I read about all of them, but again, my brain went, oh, not interesting. Pass that out as soon as the test is done. Sound a bit or Hare Krishna, damn it. Have you heard of these phrases? No. Or maybe I did, and maybe I did, and I forgot about it. I don't know. Be honest. No, I haven't heard of them. I'll just say no. I haven't heard of them. I don't like Khabib as a fighter. I'm not a huge fan of his style, but I do love seeing him fight because I like to see what penetrates his style. I'm interested in the martial arts of it or whatever. Like, I want to see who beats him and how they beat him. Conor could have beat him if he kept pressuring forward. He would have beat him. That's all Conor needed. The second he backed up, go watch the Conor Khabib fight. See if Khabib took him down once in the middle of the cage. Every single time he needs the cage wall. He needs to put his weight on you. So if I was Conor's trainer, I would have told him pressure, pressure, pressure. This dude's not going to strike with you. Anything's possible. Khabib actually did catch him with a punch in the fight, believe it or not. But it was like this wild overhand. I can't believe he even caught him with it, because Conor's is a striker. He's an assassin. So I would just told him pressure, don't, and you just keep throwing, keep throwing. We would have trained. I would have made his training camp where he blew his engine out in the first 2 rounds, and I would have said to him, if he survives the first 2, then he deserves the win, because our strategy is going to be pressure and striking. You're going to break his legs. You're going to hit him in his stomach. You're going to hit him in his fucking jaw. You're going to knock him the fuck out. You're going to beat the fuck out of him like a Muay Thai fight. And anytime he shoots, sprawl, sprawl, sprawl. And he had a perfect sprawl, but not against the cage. He didn't. I got up to 21 days fast. And if it wasn't for the fucking scammer fucking skimming me with that bang shit, I probably would have kept going. Damn, dude, you got scammed, motherfucker. Damn, T. Look at this. All spiritual, super powerful, and got scammed by some random fucking cracky. That's actual life. What's actually going on is you're a person sitting there trying to be spiritual in a realm that's shitty and stupid. Yet you do heard about Jesus fucking Christ, or God damn it, these are programming tools. And no, you're experiencing the programming tool. It's your religion. Those are words. Those are just words. Don't overcomplicate it and make it so important. They're just words. Like I had said to T, if the N-word meant hello in some African country, he's going to smile when I say that. If I go and say that to a Black American, I might get the fuck beat out of me. So it's like, they're just words. It's how serious you take the word that makes it so important. Just words. Many people use it to know this. I know this, and no, this ain't about Christianity. Just making observations. What do you mean? Yeah, some people use words. That's what you've observed. What importance are you putting on these words? That's a part of their programming or whatever. Grappling is gay. Hey, right now, every single champion in the UFC is not a grappler. Every one of them is a striker. Am I right? Why is this? I was wondering. Are you right about what? And what were you wondering? What do cigarettes do for you? When I tried them, it made me dizzy and sick, but I took antidepressant years ago and that ruined my brain, so I probably had a different reaction. Did you smoke those fucking American Spirit cigarette stick? Because they made me fucking sick too. 2 times. I was like, man, these fucking cigarettes got some poison in them or something. Do vape make you sneeze? Holy fuck. Sometimes, yeah, it gets in your nose and makes you fucking sneeze. These are not just words. Many use it, Jesus Christ or God damn it. No matter if that was the case, then people would use Muhammad damn it or Buddha damn it. So I grew up in America. I grew up around Americans. They said, God damn it, God damn it, Jesus Christ, God fucking damn it. I mean, I worked around a bunch of rednecks. Americans. They said it constantly. Yet they do not fed us with these programming tools. I'm in EU, not USA. Oh, yeah, you guys say other shit. You guys say like I don't know. I like English phrases and words. And what was the one I seen recently? The dude, his buddy tricked out his car with like a supercharger, and he had no idea, and he drove it, and he goes, "What?" And he said some English shit. What did he say? And it caught me funny. It's rapid. He said, "The car's rapid, mate." He's like, "Go ahead, mate, and give it some more. Give it some more gas, man." And he's like, "Holy shit!" He was laughing. They were having a great time, but he said that the car's rapid, mate. Rapid. I thought that was a cool term. We say, God verdome, God verdome, Jesus Christus. Dude, you know my dad would used to say? He would say, Ela Christe que apóstoles. Ela Christe que apóstoles. That's what he would say. Come Christ and the apostles. My dad was not religious. He hated religion. He was like a super atheist guy. A little crazy, but Americans have high nicotine percentage, but how do normal cigarettes affect you? Is there any euphoria? Oh, they calm me down, make me feel good. Sometimes they make me feel a little bit bad, but I still want them. God verdome. I've never heard anybody say God verdome or whatever. Jesus fucking Christus. So my name is Chris. My actual name is Christoforo. But the Greeks call me Christos. Like when I was in Pittsburgh around the Greeks, they always called me Christos. I love that name, Christos. But my full name is Christopher Sedaris. Direct translation, the Iron Man bearer of Christ. That's a tough job. The Italians have funny blasphemy words. Greek. So I wonder why sincere God verome is Dutch. God verome. I want to hear an English accented woman say that. I love the English accent, bro. Guys always say, "What's your favorite accent a girl could have?" Like probably English. I mean, English or Scottish, Irish. I don't know. I guess like European. I like European accents, and I like Southern American. I don't know why, but I like me a country girl accent. What up, CJ? Like Dolly Parton, bro. I could listen to her talk all day. I just love the way she talks, her mannerisms and all that. Ooh, you better be careful, Stick. Alcohol is a trash drug. I don't like not being able to think and slipping into confusion or psychosis, and I just feel a bad energy. Oh my God. Yeah, I felt the bad energy from him too. He's pissed off, dude. He literally, okay, do you want to know what alcohol actually looks like? Picture like a 20-foot tall red. His shirt's off. He just wears like a brown sash around his crotch, you could say. He's all ripped, muscle, jacked, and he just walks like this. And there's heavy metal music playing all the time. That's alcohol. He's a fucking pissed off demon motherfucker, bro. He's angry, dude. I hate the world. Yeah, me too, CJ. It's pretty disgusting. Anyway, I wonder why many in, say, the rap scene are not allowed to give credit to, say, Jesus Christ. Check out Bizzle, bro. Bizzle's pretty good. Or on the news example, Olympics, where they edited out JC Lord. Why? Oh, I'll tell you why, Devastator. You're not going to believe me. It's to perpetuate your belief in that story that the realm has you distracted by. It's to keep it alive. Like, oh, see, now that group of conspiracy theorists, they'll believe this. So they do this and make you like, yeah, see, that's why they're doing that. It's just to keep you invested. The machine's really good at what it does, and it uses humans to get to you. So be careful. Be open-minded. This ain't about the stupid Bible. Oh. Jesus watches me touch myself. He's a scummer perv. Oh, but I do have a little bit of a Christian background, I would say, or sometimes I relate things to Christianity. It's because of my own personal beliefs. I may be projecting sometimes. I mean, sorry, alcohol withdrawal. But dude, alcohol, even though he's fucking pissed off and angry, he's also like, he will teach you seriously. And if you use alcohol, you must interact with him. You're probably interacting with him when you're not on alcohol. He's an extra dimensional entity. But when you're interacting with him, you're in his realm. It's the way he does things now. And he don't fuck around. He does not fuck around. He tells people all the time that they're off balance. They don't listen to him. He shows you who you really are. If you think you're an angel and then you cheat on your spouse when you're under the influence, he shows you you're not an angel. You're actually a cheater. He's just such a cold motherfucker. He don't care about your feelings. He's like, I'm going to show you who you really are. I'm going to show you who all these people really are. Go to a club drinking alcohol from the perspective of learning something. Touch my... Yeah, it's a little odd if he's watching you whack your winky. Alcohol withdrawal. I didn't lick my lips because of the thought of a winky being whacked. I licked them because they were dry as fuck, and I don't have any water left in my fucking cup. I've defended myself against my tormenting older brother. Hey, that was gay. Hey, that was gay. Hey, that was gay. Okay, bro. Alcohol withdrawal opens up the doors from hell, demonic dreams, visual hallucinations, like seeing mice, auditory hallucinations, possible. Dude, alcohol withdrawal can kill you. It can fucking kill you. Is it possible that existence? Keep in mind, he's not a nice guy. He'll fuck your life up and laugh about it. Like I said, there's traits about them that are admirable, and there's traits about them that I don't like. He will fucking torment you. He'll give you insomnia. Alcohol can give you insomnia. He can fucking scream in your ear if he wants to. Play heavy metal music to your subconscious. I know this shit sounds crazy, but it is crazy. It's crazy. I don't believe or trust any of this shit that I experienced. It is possible that existence is our prison and non-existence is our home. That's possible. That sounds sort of peaceful. Axis, how you doing, man? Would you agree that do not trust any fucking spiritual being that tries to talk? Yes, I would agree. I would agree. Don't trust anything. Because if there was an entity to trust, we wouldn't be in this predicament in the first place. God is paradox, Christ and Satan, hero and villain, angel and devil, etc. It's up to us to create our temple. But it's not up to us, Nat, and we're subjected to a realm that's controlled by psychopaths. If it was up to us and the world was beautiful, I probably wouldn't even be complaining about this shit. I would accept death. I would accept getting old. I would accept the barbaric nature of reality, and life would go on peacefully. But that's not what we're subjected to. We're subjected to constant slavery and struggle and inflation and bills. And this reality is a piece of shit. I drink alcohol because I can't get weed. Godly. Just order it, Axis. Where do you live? Are you in America? Just order it offline. Canna.com or something like that. Canna or what's one my buddy uses all the time? I can't remember. But you can order weed offline hella easy and it's super cheap. Especially if you're into like distillates and all that shit, crystal. I mean, because they produce such a high amount of it, it's super cheap. Exist is a philosophical term in Latin that means outside of self. I've never experienced. So I would say inside of self. I think your true nature is inside of you. It's all this life and worry and shit that strips away the real you. Have you had alcohol withdrawal? Hell no. I don't even like drinking. This is hell. Did you know who warned you about not to trust any spiritual being? JC, yeah, I know. Weird dude. If Jesus said that, I agree with him. Okay, now what? Rather in Spider-Man, it said, with great power comes great responsibility. I agree with that too. Don't tell me, oh, well, Jesus said this and you agree with it. It's like, okay, he probably said 20,000 things I agree with. Okay, and I'm still in hell. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me so many great things to agree with you about. What do you have a passion for, Chris? What would you live and die for? Friends and family. Jesus would have said passion is a vice as opposed to a virtue. Jesus. I would agree with that. Again, cool story. I agree with Jesus. Now what? Let's say I agree with everything Jesus ever said. Now what? Passion means being passive to your urges. Passive means being passive to your urges. Is that what passive means? I thought passive meant to uh, be like sort of careless about it. Like, oh no, I'm sorry, I read that. Or no, wait, did I read that right? Passion means being passive to your urges. Really? That's what passion means? Being passive to your urges. Oh, I'm not that passionate then, because I give in to my urges a lot. Here, an excerpt from J.C. Banward's James, behold, I shall reveal to you your redemption. When you are seized and you undergo these sufferings, a multitude will arm themselves against you. They may seize you, and in particular, 3 of them will seize you. They who sit there as toll collectors, not only do they demand toll, but they also take away souls by theft. Passion of Christ. Man, that shit was hard to watch. I don't like that shit. I love, honestly, I just personally, I love the imagery of Christ. I love the thought of Christ and all that. That shit was hard to watch. Both words derived from the Latin verb patti, which means to suffer or to endure. Ugh, great. That's why we're souls, right? Like the bottom of our shoes, souls, just to suffer and be walked on. Are you scared of mice and rats? I hate them. No, they don't bother me at all. The original meeting, I mean, maybe if like one was running at me and jumping in on me and trying to bite me, it would bother me. But if it's just around me, I don't give a fuck about them. The original meeting has been subverted. Bro, I grew up in the hood. Like, Andy, you heard about the 3 karmic elders? Oh yeah, the council of 3 douchebags or whatever. Filthy elders who smile and send love. Many indeed talk about the 3 elders. Yeah, I know. The council of 3, the 3 elders, the 3 dickheads, the 3 fuckboys, the 3 stooges. The script I send you is about what happens when one dies. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If Jesus was talking about not just the physical realm where the 3 soldiers were going to come, but the spiritual realm where the council of 3 fuckboys was going to show up to also take his soul. There again. I don't have to. I already got the point you're trying to make or whatever. Did I get that right? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sharp sometimes, Devastator. Believe it or not, I may come off like a stupid, dumb, poor redneck, but I think I have a little bit of intelligence left in my fucking bashed in brain. You get it now? Oh, yeah. You're saying he was talking in parables, but also telling them about the spirit. I think that's weird, deceptive, cringy, and creepy. I would not do that. I would say, Devastator, listen to me. When you die, 3 fucking weirdos are going to come and try to talk to you, bro. Don't listen to these fucking weirdos. I wouldn't say, and then the 3 shall come. I wouldn't do that. It's just weird. It's corny and weird. One time I was tripping on shrooms and I was in the bathroom and a rat ran underneath my door and I, oh my God, bro. Jesus, Stick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this demonic demiurge put you in this rat situation. How dare this motherfucker torment you? Please, when I say things that you may think of as Christian, it is not. Dude, you were literally just talking about quotes that Christ said. Like, that's pretty Christian. What do you mean? How am I supposed to interpret it then? During my astral projection, entities tried to kill me, I'm pretty sure, but by ticking me to agree. Dude, don't be worried about these entities, Brooke. They're assholes. They're like what you would call an asshole, I think. If these entities exist, they're just assholes, bro. You'll eventually figure out how to deal with them and how annoying they actually are. They're little fucking retards just fucking with you. I was wondering why the fucking world hates Jesus Christ. Dude, what world do you live in? This world loves Jesus Christ. Sure, the evil elites that put stuff on the news take JC out of their national anthem during the Super Bowl. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Meanwhile, the majority of the crowd were probably Christians. A lot of people hate Jesus because he's a false promise God that always tells you he's going to save you, but keeps you in hell the whole time. The definition of wisdom is not to seek knowledge or experience. That's interesting. I hate Jesus. Jesus told me to. Am I right about this? Why do they hate Jesus? This hate this Jesus Christ man? Well, you're talking about a small group of cultists. Not everybody hates Jesus. I don't know what you're talking about. Quotes are banned. Repent. Dude, quotes have been changed. Do you remember when the lion used to lay with the lamb? Do you remember that quote? Now it's the fucking what is it? The wolf will lay with the sheep or some shit now. It's weird as fuck. Quotes are banned. Repent and receive the truth. The one I already went through that story, guys. Did that like 20, 30 years ago. Accepted Jesus Christ into my heart as my Lord and Savior. Just so you guys know, my life got a lot worse after that happened. So maybe Jesus is sort of a demon. But anyways, I already went through this whole Jesus religious thing, got over it, moved on, stopped living in delusions. But Jesus said, do not come to me unless you hate your mother. Damn, for real? I got to hate my mom and then go to him. Jeez. Didn't it also say in the Bible that like sons and daughters will disrespect their mothers and fathers? Now it's like saying you better hate your mom, motherfucker. They are not in the Bible. Jesus said, do not come to me unless you hate your own life. Oh, really? Oh, maybe that was my problem. See, at the time, I really didn't hate my life. You know, they hate me because they themselves are evil. But without me, you know what? Let's do this because they themselves are evil. But with that, so I can. Again, I had a rocky relationship with my mom. I don't know if I hate her guts, but there's things about her that I hate. And I now hate my life. So I'm going to do this live on stream. I'm going to come back to Jesus. Hopefully he accepts me. Maybe I'm too evil now. Jesus Christ, I accept you into my heart as my Lord and Savior. Please save me right now. I repent of all my sins. I repent of all wrongdoing. I don't understand what's going on here. I think it's a little odd. And I think you're psychotic if you're just listening to this and not helping me without me begging you for it. But anyways, thank you. Let's see if anything gets better. Jesus is an archetype. The masses are always trying to crucify him for telling the truth. People idolize him when he said, do not do that. Yea, our gods, and we'll do greater things. Jesus was a man on a mission. William Wallace was a man on a mission. Both of them were admirable. Both of them were crucified. Both of them had a righteous cause. Okay, and allegory here, you know about this nasty verse in the Bible? I'll let you finish, or at least tell me, you know this one. I create the light, blah, 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 and I create evil. And I don't know that. Anyone can ask ChatGPT at any time, why did Jesus say the 12 disciples were morons and no one will know of his God through them? Because his apostles were 12 years old. They were kids. Jesus made water to wine. He's an alcoholic, bro. Why didn't Jesus change water into cancer cure juice and make everybody drink it? He's mad. Don't be a smartass. You not serious. You a joke. I think I hurt your feelings, living Christ. I think I spoke too much truth in front of your vagina and it exploded and now you're having an emotional reaction. Look, dudette, I don't give a fuck about your gods or your pretend characters. I don't. I think they're silly. And if they do exist, they're playing games with you. I'm the one trying to wake you up to that. If you see me as evil, you're an indoctrinated slave to said entity. Try telling Jesus that a grizzly bear, you think it'll work on a demon. People talking about Jesus are just repeating crap. They don't know anything firsthand. See, even in the Christian group, there's so many different versions of, hey, that Christian's not saying the real shit. I'm the Christian that's saying it. It's like, man, when are you guys going to get done playing this game? Children of no faith. Faith is the opposite of liberation. Absolutely. Faith is the opposite of liberation. Thank you, CJ. That's a beautiful comment. CJ, are you like a philosopher or something? What do you think the DMT or shroom entity looks like? I don't know. I know he's very creative. Both of them are super creative. Yes, they must have been artists in their human existence or something. Artists or yes, because you will burn. Thank you, living. You are a very loving entity. Creep. I like watching exorcisms on YouTube. Like, think about what Christians actually do. They come to you and they say, you better believe this shit I believe. And you're like, no, I don't. And they're like, you're going to burn, motherfucker. It's like, oh, you're a creep. Go away. Christians are dumb as fuck and they keep empowering this false matrix. Absolutely. I am the Holy Ghost. I'm sure you are, living Christ. Damn, do something magical right now. Make me grow hair right in front of everybody to prove your power. Oh, I forgot. You're just another one of those delusional human things talking stories. Damn, you don't know it here. The one, Isaiah James, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all. Oh, it's the title of the video. That's, I'm wondering, I'm like, where did all these Christian motherfuckers come from? It's the title of the video, God is evil. But you don't need indoctrination or books to know that. You just need some fucking eyes, half a brain, logic, and you could see it. If this is its creation, it's evil, and you don't need a book to tell you that. This is my world. Notice I create evil, right? What the fuck you mean? Dude, you just told me I was going to burn in hell. Fuck you. It's a warning. Humans think everything is a game. They arrested Jesus in a public park for drinking the seed of a little boy. Ugh, that's not cool. For who? For your gods. Your Jesus and your God. That's it. It's a game for them to watch us and play games with us. It is a game. In Christ, you cannot judge him. This is what JC warned for people like you who pretend to follow him. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're both Christians and they don't even agree. It's like, man, you guys are putting me in a really fucking awkward. Can you not see what's going? Can you not see the game that's being played, though? Living Christ and Devastator. Can you see the game that's being played with you, though? Can you see how it works? Do you guys understand what I'm saying, at least? You never believe I am Jesus Christ. Bro, if you're Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you doing hanging out on this channel with 12 viewers right now? Can you go do something instead of claim yourself? You're annoying if you are Jesus. You're a weirdo. Christians also love to use Jesus as an excuse to have drunk righteousness. It's a great excuse giver when he died for your sins and all that. It's just a great way for you to be a lousy piece of shit. Day of judgment, I am here for minds. Okay, but did you know about the verse I just quoted? No. Yeah, the DMT entity is creative because of its strong visuals and art style. That is, what is the strongest psychedelic visuals or experience you had? DMT. So I would say LSD was way stronger and more powerful if you're talking about the fluctuation and severity of some of your emotions. But DMT is very visual. They don't got the Holy Spirit. Like, bro, I literally watched my fucking room be rearranged with my eyes open looking at it. Like, it happened. My door moved to a different location. The walls transformed. My window was now over here. My bathroom door was on that side. It was like, it rearranged my room with my eyes open. Like, it was crazy. I mean, what more? I mean, that was crazy. Fucking, I seen the geometric pattern grow a fucking head out of it and get in my face. I seen the one where the God was like a broken God and he was apologizing. He was like, I can't fix it. I'm sorry. I had some weird experiences on that. I don't got the Holy Spirit. That's why not born of me. Hey, quick. You sound like a role player. You sound like a role player living Christ. You don't have the Holy Spirit. It is bestowed upon me. Are you another? Can you see the whites of your eyes when you look into the mirror? You may be fucking crazy. My chat turned into cesspool. Christ would hate this. Anyone talking about spiritual stuff is just manipulating themselves or others. Absolutely. To me, they're aspects of the Matrix playing games. You so angry. Do I look angry? Like, really? No, believe me, there's plenty of videos I could refer you to where I'm angry. Actually, there were moments in this video where I got angry. Go look at them. I'm not angry right now. If you think I'm angry, you don't know what I look like when I'm angry. This is critical to know the real translation is I from the light and create darkness. I make peace and punish evil. I, the Lord, do all things. That is why they changed. Who changed? Bro, we're in hell today. Quit talking about 2,000 years ago. I don't know what they did, care what they did. We're in a bizarre suffering realm right now. All great men are assholes. Not all assholes are great men. I'm really hungry right now. Where is your hair? You are ignorant, not good. Why? Because I'm bald? That's not cool, bro. You're not a nice person living Christ. If you're Christian, you're proving further that Christians are sort of dicks. I don't agree with you. Did I start attacking you? Did I start saying you're fat and ugly? And no, we're just disagreeing. Why are you attacking me now? Because you're a nasty person on the inside. Fuck your religion, fuck your beliefs. You are a nasty person on the inside. That I can observe. Besides, I am no Christian. I have been researching Conspiracy 101 since I was 10 years old. No joke. Yeah, me too, Devastator. Me too. I'm 42 years old. I've been into this shit since I was a little kid. Seems you have a touch of that religion psychosis. Yeah. You not my child. Seems like you still spiritually dead. Okay. My family don't talk anymore because of religion. Bear, you have no light. That's why all you've projected so far living Christ is negativity. You have darkness inside of you. You're a nasty person. I was never mean to you. I disagreed with you. That's it. I don't have to live in your delusion. I don't have to live in your belief system. Are you crazy? What would happen if you were holding your phone and took 5 hits of DMT? One time I saw my keyboard. 5 hits of DMT? Oh, well, I took like 12 or 13 hits one time, but I don't know if I was doing it right, to be honest with you. But when I took like the 3 proper hits, it got me pretty toasty. If I took 5, I don't know what I would see. Yes, you called me evil. Yeah, after you were mean. It's actually very important, but it's just too much to say here. Read your title. You a narcissist. Laugh myself. Okay. I'm probably the nicest guy you've talked to, but if that's what you want to believe, that's fine. Live in Christ. I can't change your beliefs either. Being tricked into thinking one is holier than thou is a curse on oneself, doomed to try and convert people into some nonsensical cult that claims to be Christian. Yeah, and I'm definitely not the only one disagreeing with you, live in Christ. You're just a silly little boy. You never went through trauma, so you never got to become a man. Repent, God said. He's the typical Christian. I think he's trolling, to be honest. I don't even think that person's a real Christian. Like, I think they're trolling. But I noticed many Christians never accepted their dark side. That's why so much passive aggressive. Yeah, dude, imagine creating low-level meat monkeys that have these sick desires and weirdo-ness inside them, and then telling them, if you ain't perfect, you're evil. It's like a great way to just make people feel like shit. It's like, hey, those who claim to be Christians are the biggest hypocrites, religious Pharisees that crucified Christ. That's irony. Yeah, but let the story play out. Let living Christ keep projecting negativity, and let me keep projecting positivity, and let those with the eyes to see what's actually going on use their brains to see exactly what needs to be seen. No, I am not a Christian, but Christ. Jesus said, Lucifer. Well, I always thought you were a nice guy until you came to my stream. You've really ruined your reputation. Is this why they say don't meet your heroes? Jesus said, Lucifer is the God of this realm. Living seed doesn't understand scripture. Repent. I already did, dude. I did it live. What else do you want me to do? Do you want me to stand on my head and do fucking twists? I never met a real Christian. What's new? Anyone figure out this matrix realm yet? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a matrix realm. It's a simulation. I don't remember Jesus using a cell phone, and you are not like Christ. Yeah, you ain't like Christ. You're a narcissist. God knows, laugh my ass off. Define narcissist to me, living Christ, because everybody's got a different definition of it. I want to hear your version of my narcissism. Name one thing Jesus wrote down, and I'll convert to moronic religion. I know it's hard to describe, but could you describe the DMT visuals? Like, what would, if you could imagine one of those church stained glass windows, but moving and alive? That's the geometric patterns. It's very colorful, very sharp, more sharp than this reality, like more high definition than your eyes can see. And I wear contacts. When my contacts aren't in, my vision's very blurry. I seen this shit like sharp as fucking HD super. It looked more real than reality, but it was just like moving geometric living patterns. And but sometimes things would come out of them, entities would present themselves. Name one thing. Oh yeah, I read it. Like what would happen if you were looking at the wall behind you? Does the color on the wall change? Oh yeah, sometimes things move, change, vibrate, breathe, move like a wave, turn into grid patterns. Sometimes you'll see code. We watching one. Oh, that was man living. I bet that took a whole 20 seconds for you to come up with that one. I literally asked you kindly to like define the narcissist for me. Well, who am I? We're watching. Like, that's the best you can do. That's corny, dude. How old are you? Fucking like 12? Consciously? You're over here saying that stupid shit? Name one thing Jesus wrote down. Living Correct Genius. DMT equals machine. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying you like showing how stupid people can be. Machine elves reality. I never seen machine elves. I never seen that. What I saw looked like a bionic entity, like an android. It had an elongated head, like a horse head, and it was got right in my fucking face. And it was like asking me, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And I was like, motherfucker, I'm here. What do you mean? I smoked DMT and I'm here. I didn't fucking walk here, motherfucker. You know, like I'm telling it, like, what do you mean? Why am I here? And it was just like, oh, you know, and it was just curious about why I was there. And then we talked for a minute, and then it scoffed at me about, it was showing me like all this geometric. And I just said, I was like, what are we doing here? Do you have answers? Like, well, what are we doing here? We're just going to watch you be geometric and colorful. Like, that's cool. Like, and it was like upset that I wasn't impressed by it, I guess. But I was just like, what are we doing? Like, I came here for answers. I'm not trying to watch you be geometric, bro. I made you. Man, could you have made my pecker a little bigger? You're an asshole, bro. Why'd you fucking give me this one, bro? I wanted a fucking hog leg, dude. You're an asshole. Or clown. Actually, my daddy made me. My mommy and my daddy made me, boy. Or clown-like reality if take higher doses. This all we do is talk about dumb shit. What are we really building or creating here, but more stupidly, drama and problems? I'm not doing all this. I'm responding to it. They're doing this. I think that these people are delusional. Magical thinking is a coping mechanism for the weak. Looking at the stars on DMT is like being in a Halo video game. Looking at anything on DMT is like being in a Halo video. Plenty did, yes, exactly. Hey, Devastator, I do want to say this, though. I appreciate your kindness. Like, we disagreed the whole time. You never once said something nasty. You never once called me stupid or bald or dumb or ugly. Thank you for being a decent human. To me, that's way more important than what you believe, what God you worship. You're a good human. Plenty did, yes, exactly. That's their name, machine elves, not literally elves. They come as bionic beings, sometimes like synthetic, etc. They run that specific reality. Oh man, you're getting into the Matrix, Devastator. Geez, you're talking about simulation shit, bro. And many encounter them. I wonder if these DMT entities can see us when we're on it. Yeah, they interact with you. They see you. I almost think that to them, we look like a ghost or something. Like, well, just something pops into their room. Because the way they almost act surprised that you're there. They're like, the fuck are you doing here? It's weird. They act like they've seen a ghost. Does DMT affect your emotion? No, you are completely sober. You're you watching shit happen. It does not. Well, oh no, you do get maybe a happiness or euphoria. You do get a dreadful feeling right at the beginning of every trip. Not every trip. I'd say out of like the 12 times I did it, maybe like 8 of them, I had this dreadful feeling that comes over you. It only lasts like a minute. You just had this dreadful, like, what the fuck? Oh man, I'm about to die or something. And then it goes away after a minute, and then you just watch shit happen. But you're you, 100%. Your mood is not altered. Which like feels the weirdest? To me, the weirdest is shrooms. Shrooms is a weird drug. LSD is man-made, and it doesn't feel as weird as shrooms to me. Why should I call you any of that? You seem to believe I am Christian. Or well, you reference a lot of Christian shit. I'm sorry. I know I keep making that mistake. I'm sorry. No, you're a good dude. I don't give a fuck what you are. If you're Christian or whatever, Gnostic, I don't know what you are. I know, Chris. Oh shit, the evil eye has spotted me. Ted Mantelli, you're killing my heart. Ah, fuck. Hey, what would you guys do for real if I did die on stream, man? Would you guys call the cops or something? Are there simulation cheat codes? I just need to relax. Laughter. Alternate nasal breathing. Dude, that's CJ. That's actually alternate nasal breathing. And switch out. In, switch out. My original breakthrough meditation was an alternate nasal breathing meditation. You just reminded me of that, dude. Taught to me by a gamer guy, Dr. K. You seeing demons, you playing with fire, and box breathing, living Christ, you were put into a realm where you age, decay, struggle, worry, stress, die. You're playing with fire. Even if you live a perfect life, 2011, you need God, Christ, to give you one, better to repent, or you will never breathe. Bro, I accepted, weren't you here? I'll do it again. For living Christ, Jesus Christ, I accept you into my heart as my Lord and Savior. Please save me. Please save humanity. Please bring me peace, prosperity, abundance, happiness, whatever. What else do I need to say? I do love you, brother. Thank you, Nat, and I appreciate you, man. One time I had 5 grams of shrooms and it was weak. But another time I had 1 point. Dude, that's happened to me too. Never doing it again because it's unpredictable and dangerous. Chris, can you maybe just accept Christ for this? I already did. I did twice now. Understand what? I can, if you wish, send you the link there. You will see the old conspiracy stuff about Saturn, moon, soul traps, and all old news for me. Oh, what are you talking about? Like Wayne Bush and that type of shit, like the Sovereign Spirits channel. I don't know if they talk about moon matrix, do they? They talk about deceptive entities at death. They're more like Gnostic. No, you was out here. Where was I out? What was your strongest shroom trip? When I took 14 grams of it or whatever, I hated it, dude. That shit was disgusting. It was like this much of it, dude. And I just kept eating it and eating it. It was like eating fucking grass, bro. I was just like, ugh. I started like, I would take like a handful and I put it in my mouth and I would chew it until it was like slimy. And then I would just drink water down to get it down. It was just so fucking disgusting. And then the trip was horrible. What was your strongest room trip? I was sent, stop playing I Am Real. I'm telling you. Yeah, living Christ. You know how many people that have done this to me now? They come and they promise me that they're Christ. They're serious. I've been really high on shrooms where I was in like the DMT realm. That's all. Behold, I come quickly. I could have cracked a really dirty joke right there. On 15 grams, check the link. All right, 15 grams is the full dose. That's when all of your serotonin receptors are completely flooded. Well, it sucked. I didn't enjoy it. It was fucking annoying. Anonymous coward user ID. What the fuck? Devastator, can you leave a comment on this channel with your information or whatever, or just email it to me? My email is jiffypnb, like JIFFYPNB, sort of like Jiffy peanut butter, but just jiffypnb@gmail.com. Email me whatever. I'll look at it. If it's boring, I'm going to turn it off. Did you meet entities on shrooms? No. No, on the big one, yeah, but I don't know if it was an entity. I think it was just my own internal voice driving me crazy, or at least had visual hallucinations, because I didn't feel like it when I interact with entities. It didn't feel the same. It was like this repetitive thought that you're nothing, you're in a simulation, you're just a stupid prompt on a computer. That's all it said to me over and over and over again for like 5 hours. It has a Chinese flag, but it was a Dutch one since I changed IPS. That's all right. This was back in 2011. It's best not to interact with or entertain disembodied entities, aka demons, like a Ouija board, and invites and gives them attention. Something about staring into the void abyss. There are all types of entities. Some of them are very dark, very dark. And if they reveal themselves to you, you're going to have a bad trip. Um, I think that when you use these substances, you interact with entities. And they're not always nice guys. They're not always pure euphoria. Sometimes they're not in an artistic mood that day. Sometimes they're fucking pissed off. Sometimes they're paranoid. Wait. Write it down, your email. Whoop. Most people don't know how bad it can get. Some people do, CJ. The link showcases this stuff about Soul Trap is old for me. I've gained new insights. No one can tell me about most so-called conspiracies. I know them all. All right. So what's the ultimate conclusion you've come to, Devastator? Through all your research, all these years, you've been at it since you were 10 years old. You're a veteran truth seeker. What conclusions have you come to? It can get really, really, really bad. Oh, I know. I've been in hell a couple times. You ever had a serotonin syndrome? My soul wanted to leave my body. It was almost unbearable. No. Serotonin, what's that mean? A serotonin syndrome? Ah, thanks. Have you ever been so high on weed and psychedelics where you start to freak out because reality seems strange and you're losing your grasp on sanity? Yeah. I sort of enjoy those moments. Yes, love, follow. What do you love to do? Smoke weed, listen to music, hang out with good friends, good company, eat. I like to eat. Complete projects, I guess. I don't know. My first weed trip was I like experimenting with substances. I like exploring consciousness, exploring philosophy, making music. My first weed trip was 1 full gram of Jack herb bubble hash, fully decarboxylated. CJ, I don't even know what the fuck you just said. What the fuck does that mean? And the biggest weed trip I ever took was 3 grams of hash decarbed. Oh my God, bro. So the biggest weed trip I ever took was that fucking Juicy J liquid fucking syrup or whatever it is. You put it in your Sprite or your drink, whatever. It's delicious. But dude, you get so high, dude, you'll start talking to entities. For starters, be humble. Goes for everyone. I'll ask you, can nothingness create something? I don't think so. I can't my brain cannot fathom the thought of nothingness creating anything. Serotonin syndrome can kill you. Serotonin syndrome it's like psychosis. Oh God, damn, that sucks. Did you create yourself? No, my mommy and daddy created me, the bastards. Bad. It's side effect of antidepressant. Gee, that sucks. When I was 16, I consumed a pile of edibles and had the strongest psychedelic trip, stronger than my shrooms and DMT trips. I went to a different dimension and everyone was more real than real. Yeah, I think that you created a reality in your subconscious, or you could say inside your spirit. Yeah, high doses of weed is very, very psychedelic. Yeah, it's interesting, especially if you have no tolerance. Like if you have never smoked weed or you just haven't smoked in years or months, you take a large dose, you're going to have a trip, not a high. You're going to have a trip. I also realized that actual research is good. Most truthers base their info from YouTube channels. Yep. Which is, just put it like this, Devastator. Most truthers base their info off whatever the reality presents them. Nobody can grab information outside of this realm, which is actually crazy that nowadays truthers just have a small focus span. Or they focus on one little rabbit hole and forget about the fact that there's a trillion little rabbit holes and they just get stuck in that little farm of truth, I guess you could say. Do you think that we're designed? Yep. I think we were created. I think our God is a team of developers, like Rockstar, like a group of aliens, you could say, that created a very powerful simulation. So yeah, we were designed and created. On that weed trip, I lost all sense of scale. On Xbox controller looked the same size as a skyscraper. On I love those experiences. On high dose of weed, looking at a flower beam pure awareness into your brain like a freaking laser beam. What the hell? One of the entities did that, but I didn't gain any knowledge. I don't think it just like was beaming like a beam into my head. And I was like, what the fuck's this guy doing? But I didn't feel any different or anything. On DMT, though, not weed or whatever. I'm talking about on DMT. But certain books do show the truths about this world, this and combine it. But it's the truth about this world. This world is a deception. So you're getting the truth of a lie, which is sort of contradicts itself. But there's no truth in any books, Devastator. I'm sure you've read them all. Which one told you the real truth? And not regurgitate what others said. One must see a pattern, and I am seeing one. What's the pattern? I've seen patterns too. I've seen patterns in times, dates, numbers, synchronicities, clocks. I've seen patterns everywhere. I've seen patterns in language. I've seen patterns constantly. Once I was so stoned, I heard a high-pitched woman scream. Yeah, or it sounds like bang, like somebody dropped a heavy book on like a wood floor or something. Like I could hear like a loud bang. I'm like, wow. I was like, what the fuck was that? Today's supposed to be the day GTA 6 released. My buddy would be really happy about that if that was true. He's a streamer. Pretty good one. Yeah, the beam, laugh out loud. There is no one book filled with truth, bro. I don't think that there's 1,000 or 1,000,000 books filled with truth. Again, like if there's a book that says there's a guy named Christopher Sedaris that was born on 83, November 17th. Okay, there's a book with some truth in it, but I'm talking about like real truth. Did you experience or go through an ego death later in your life? No. I still have an ego. I have experienced ego death. I don't like it. I really don't like ego death. It sucks. It shows you who you really are, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? I'm fucking up. What am I doing? I'm a retard. Fucking like praying to some invisible entity. What the fuck? What am I doing? You like see yourself as a delusional fucking idiot. When I was really crazy, I would see hieroglyphs around the edge of my vision, like a square border. I see, actually, Joshua S.J. made a video about seeing static. I see static all the time. I see, if I close my eyes anytime, dead sober, I constantly see those DMT visuals. They're just not sharp. They're sort of behind like a dark veil or something. And then that cloud of darkness thins when you smoke DMT, but it's always playing back there for me. However, you will see a certain pattern in almost cultures, whether it be in the USA, Europe, Russia, and tons of other weird stuff I can't even remember now. Oh yeah, weird stuff's cool though. CJ, I would love to hear your experiences on high dose edibles because I feel like no one has been that far into a weed trip realm as I did. My weed trip at 16 felt like salvia breakthrough. Damn, dude, salvia is hardcore. GTA 6 is in Chris's hometown. Oh yeah, it's in Florida, isn't it? You'd probably be able to drive to my neighborhood and fucking blow up my house. That would be great. Forget the truth in so-called religious books. Devastator. There's no truth in this reality. There's no truth. Ego death is when, again, outside of semantics, like your age, your time of birth, like those silly truths, but there's no real truth to find. Ego death is when everyone you know and everything their ego dies, you see through everything. All talk about weird creatures underground, many with big eyes, giants, hybrid, and depicted in many other cultures and Aztecs. Yeah, if you look into Mud Flood, you'll see all kinds of different these dog-headed creatures, motherfucking humans where they don't even have a head, but their chest and belly is their face. Like their nipples would be their eyes and their belly button would be their mouth. And they were like just these torso people walking around. There were giants, there were fairies, there were fucking, okay, now what? I have migraine with aura. I just lose my eyesight a while and mood changes. Does LSD make your visions HD and more real? Sometimes it alters your perceptions where you can see sounds or smell colors, and it's weird. LSD is interesting. I seen sound coming out of a radio when I was high on LSD. It was beautiful. It almost looked like iridescent light. Even the native Indians in USA, they had war with remaining giants, which was, yeah, but okay, and what does this do for you? Why do you even care that some culture somewhere else killed a giant? Like, you're still living in a suburb somewhere where you got to get up and walk out of your front door, and there's no giants, there's no Indians. Well, what does this matter to you, anyways? Let's say it's all true. Now what? So all these things, common things, does not say anything to your mind at all. Oh, yeah, it tells me that you're in a simulation, and these stories are just another distraction to keep you from questioning your actual reality. Uh, when was on the high dose, my buddy was giving me a ride, and we pulled up to a stop sign, and a real dog barked at us. And my dog, who passed away years before, I felt him jump on my lap barking. But so my buddy was playing GTA, and he had taken a large dose, not a large dose, I'd say like an average dose of LSD, and one of the bullets came out of the screen, and it didn't just stop when it killed him in the helicopter. It came through a screen and hit him in his chest, and he was literally sitting there going, "Oh fuck, man!" Like, what's going on? He's like, "Bro, the fucking bullet hit me. I'll fucking die." He was like really dying and shit. I was like, what the fuck? He told me the story. I'm like, what the fuck? Like a real hallucination. God is love. You just been taught wrong. Living Christ. If God is love, you are God. Love is the opposite of God. Love is what keeps you separate from the absolute. No. And this is the answer of what this reality is. Again, you know very well I cannot expand. You are basing my comments on face value, which is, dude, just tell me the real comment, please. I can show you that if you see a comment. Bro, I don't care. Tell me what you're trying to say. On my stream, I say whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck. And if you got to copy paste a comment 2 times till it sticks, then do that. You don't know me. You're damn right I don't. Thread, there is a story behind it. Unfortunate, most truthers won't go there. I'm a truther that's willing to go to the deepest depths of hell, Devastator. You ain't gonna scare me with none of your information. I come from the absolute. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, all who dwell in love dwell in God in Him. Yeah. So living Christ. I don't know if you've ever meditated, but if you strip away your delusions, your facades, your beliefs, and and all the things that makes you a human, the only thing left there is pure love. Love, forgiveness, and compassion. The human avatar makes you into what you are, but that's not what you are. It was weird. I was tripping. What's the most euphoric drug experience you had of all time? LSD. Laugh out loud. I'm not here to scare you, dude. You couldn't. What? No, believe. It's me. Why even think that? Yes, me. Why you say God is evil? Oh, we've already explained that like 30,000 times. Where are you at? What creator are you talking about? What creator are you talking about? How many times on this stream do people have to explain to you why God would be evil before you hear it inside your brain? Like, what's going on there? Do you think the powers that be know the truth? No, I don't think so, Demi. I think the powers that be are controlled by the truth. The truth is that we are in a simulation and gamers torment us for sport. Humans don't know. All right, Living Christ, I'm going to have to hide you from the channel. I'll give you 10 minutes because you're just being annoying as fuck at this point. You're not listening to anybody. You're just like spamming your weird belief. There's no back and forth with people like you. It's very annoying. You just say, and never listen. Why would you ask us a question as stupid as, What makes you guys think God is evil? Like, are you playing games with us at this point? Where have you been for the rest of the time you've been spamming? Were you reading any of the comments that I was reading? Were you listening to any of the video? I think you get euphoria. I'm done dealing with like silly ass weird people. I'm just not going to do it. Like, it's like, fuck off, get out of my life. You're a weirdo. I think you get euphoria from being with someone. It's hard to say. If you don't know how to communicate, to me, you're a weirdo. You're an indoctrinated, delusional weirdo, and you're trying to project your delusions onto me. And I don't want to live in your cartoon story. So go away. It's hard to say if I've had it on a substance, really. Not to mention that person just started calling me bald and ignorant and all this stupid shit. Like, you're an asshole. Simulation, haha. You do know any game, no matter how hard or cheesy it is, there is a cheat code. No, that's not true. There's not cheat codes in every single game. There's games that hate cheat codes and will ban you if you're fucking cheating. Hey, lad, can you catch those of us new joiners what this is about? I'm very interested in your perspective. Oh, man. So I'm probably going to wrap this stream up, actually, guys. I mean, there's what, an hour? There's 2 hours to watch my perspective. I believe that God is demonic and evil if he exists. I don't personally believe there's a God. I think we live in a simulation, but I would say the second that you remove your delusions and your gaslighting and your false bullshit out of your mind, you would clearly see that God is evil. We age, suffer, struggle, worry, depress, suicide, murder, rape, just this war, poverty, struggle. This reality is very dark and hellish. And for anybody to observe it and then walk away in a cartoon story, to me, is retarded. So I'm just here to tell people the real truth about God. If there is one, there isn't. This is a godless reality. This is a simulation. This is something to be toyed and tormented and laughed at. You would never do that to real souls. This is a simulation. Why am I changes brain chemistry? You wouldn't must love you. I don't know. They ban you, right? Just like the archons do not want you to have a cheat code. No. But there is one. They just don't want you to have it. What's the cheat code, Devastator? Yeah, I've had a few really weird experiences when vibing with someone else. We are the Sims. Yeah, something like that. Wow, that's dark, but I appreciate you standing up and speaking your mind. Nobody else will. Thank you, Dul. I appreciate that. Real truth. You said there is no truth here. Yeah, that's what I believe. Is that what you believe? Do you agree with me? And if the answer is no, I have the truth, then let's hear it. Like with a girl, yeah, but not necessarily. Could just be some kind of connection, like a flow state. I don't know. I think the brain's relentless for dopamine. And if that girl made you feel good, your brain's going to torment you until you're with her again. Good night, brother. Dream. Like playing music together. Agree with what? There is no truth here? Yeah. Do you agree with me? And if you don't, what do you think the truth is that's going on here? Dang. Really off a topic a bit. I don't mind off topic. Sometimes I like going off topics. I mean, talking about this shit over and over again can get pretty fucking tiring. The truth is to figure out there are no true stories. That's what I would say, something like that. Or what I said, you're in a simulation. That's the real truth. You're a character to be toyed and tormented with and laughed at and kicked around and punched around, and figure out what a story means. I don't want to figure that out. So you just tell me, please. It's just a story. Yep. Why is there a shit ton of animal species like brightly colored fish that are non-toxic or harmful to humans or even other fish? I don't know, Devastator. You sort of talk like Jesus. You talk in parables. Instead of just telling me what you're trying to say, you ask me a question. And it's like, just please tell me what you're trying to say. Remember, I'm a seasoned truther guy too. I'm sort of annoyed with parables at this point. Done playing games type of motherfucker. I prefer to see it as a test or a lesson, especially because I have felt growth beyond flesh. You will feel growth, Dul. It's a part of your existence. I mean, you start out sort of like as a baby and retarded, and growth is a big part of your existence. And your brain is a programmable computer between the ages of 0 and 7. So everything that happens to you in those ages affects you forever. For example, you could be 5 years old and see your mother react to a cockroach and go, ah, and develop a fear of cockroaches, even though you're a grown man that could squash them and they're harmless to you. But in that 0 to 7 age range, you're also learning a lot. So it also gets stuck into your programming that this is about learning, when What are you learning now? Let's say you've become fully conscious and learned everything you need to learn here. What do you learn then? Why is it that certain animals showcase love? I'm telling you, flat out simple. No, you have to read the chat, Devastator. Love is always based on fear. If you're seasoned, then you should understand the question, man. I'm not talking parables. You still label. I didn't label you as Jesus Christ. I said you talk like Jesus. I didn't label you as a follower. I'm labeling you as a confusing guy right now. If you don't mind just telling me exactly what you're trying to say, I'll listen to it. I promise. You want alliances? I don't know. Sure. I hate the alliance though. If we're playing Horde, fuck the alliance. Horde all day. I'll crush you. I'll crush you in battlegrounds. Appreciate the stream, Jess. Thank you, T. You like my white t-shirt? I can't even remember how I ended up here. I just spawned. Yep. To actually answer takes time, man, for real. Especially if you're just not telling me and you keep telling me how it's hard to tell me. It's going to take a lot longer. So just tell me. Yeah, who you are is set in stone by like age 7. Yeah, that's what I mean. The 8th circuit model is of consciousness. I'm not confused, far from it. Okay. You're one of the most genuine souls, Chris. Thanks for being tried and true. Thank you, Nat. And that means a lot to me. Nathan, Natin. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Let it take a lot longer so you understand. Just tell me, Devastator. Can you do that instead? Can we quit playing this game of you just don't know yet? You just don't know. I have the truth, though. I have the truth. No, you just don't understand. Look, what are you doing here? The 8th circuit. Are you asking me a question again? Chris, I hear you, but do you feel that maybe if the rules humans put on themselves were adjusted a bit, we could be happy? I feel that the way the system is built takes away many joys of life. Absolutely. Where the system we're in strips us of our kindness, our sweetness, our sovereignty. It trolls us, it torments us, it hurts us, it beats us up, it bullies us. I'm not playing a game, man, not you. The 8th circuit model of consciousness developed by Timothy Leary at Harvard University. I'm asking to the poster. Oh, maybe it isn't the world or God, but ourselves or aliens. Okay, there's also another 8th sphere of the archons. Why didn't you tell me you guys were still role-playing? Let me role-play too. The archons are evil entities that drain us of our loosh and suck our loosh peckers until we're dried and dead and low energy. And that's why depressed people are always so tired and sleep 16 hours a day, because they're constantly being fed off loosh. That's why they wake up and they're still tired after they go back to sleep, because the loosh monster's draining their energy. There's also an 8th. I don't know about these 8th spheres, 7 spheres. I don't know about it. Not some demon. Ugh. Well, they're assholes either way. Demon or ruler, they're still assholes if they exist. The Matrix can't even push the aliens' agenda, it seems. That's trying to. Now it's switching over to extra dimensional entities. They're no longer extraterrestrial because we've been lying to you about space for 100 years. They're extra dimensional. They come in from another plane of existence. How do ashes end up everywhere? Like, I'm so super cautious about just getting the ashes in the fucking ashtray. But man, they end up everywhere. Cigarettes are addictive. Hell yeah, they're addictive as fuck. The nicotine entity's a fucking gangster, bro. I like him. I mean, he's not the nicest guy all the time, but he's pretty cool. Yes, Archon is a ruler, and guess who rule us? Why do I have to guess, Devastator? Fuck that. Just tell me, god damn it. Are you listening to me, bro? Tell me what you think. Quit asking me questions. Bro, please. Earth's flat, both spiritually and physically. I don't think the archons exist. Prove to me that the archons exist, Devastator. I'm playing devil's advocate, but prove to me the archons exist. You're still talking about a story to me. How is this practical to you in your life? What do you plan on doing about the archons? Let's say they exist. What do you plan on doing about them? The principalities, laugh out loud. Cigarette smell and not as bad as weed smoke smell. The physical is spiritual. Archons, oh my God, is a title. Yeah, you already said that. Christ is a title. God is a title. Okay, now what? Boss man is a title. Okay. Do you understand what like are my reactions aren't making sense to you? You don't understand me is what's going on. Devastator. What do you believe? And what do you think we should do about it? And how can you prove to me then, after all that dumb shit, that what you're doing isn't just another aspect of the matrix, the system, the simulation, the shit show? Spirit means to breathe with primal ignorance, identifying with objective phenomenon. Spirit is the physical. If everything is spiritual, that means there is no such thing as spiritual. Do you think weed smells better than cigarettes? When you smoke it, it smells beautiful. If you don't smoke it, it smells like dog shit. I don't like when they say life is an illusion. Yeah, it's a pretty serious illusion. You are being ruled by your nicotine addiction equals rules over you. I smoke too as well, by the way. The kings rule over us. The president rule over us. The fake religion clowns rule over us. Your work boss rules you. Yep. It's a shitty situation, isn't it? If it were a simulation, it isn't about what's real. It's about what will be simulated to be real, like a video game. It isn't about real or fake, just simulation or whatever you can imagine. Or it's just about gathering information, or it's just about having fun and tormenting humans. Hey guys, look at my game though. I got these retards so fucked up. I'm poisoning their food. I'm poisoning their air. I'm poisoning everything. And look how fucking dumb they are. Check out how bad I got them on my game. Oh yeah, I'm top score on this simulation. Over you, etc., etc. That is what Archon means. They set up a stupid society where there's hierarchy. So yeah, if you, I sort of believe what you're saying, Devastator, but just change Archons to gamers, and you're sort of in my belief system. But the literal meaning is a title rulers. Like, what do we call them? Archons or whatever. What do? They play with humans. To me, they're gamers. They play games with humans' lives. They make you do evil things and laugh and whatever they are. They're gamers. They're assholes. Life is to disintegrate identity. How do you know that that's the purpose of life, though? Because I've done that several times, what you're saying, CJ, and nothing's changed. I keep coming back to the Dookie Boy realm. Meaning is for the lost. Knowledge is slavery. Religion is for the damned. I like that. That's a cool comment. Your belief system. I know your channel for years, bro. Oh, okay. I thought you were new because I was making like a God video and you've never commented before. We don't even have free will. What are we talking about? We're doing what we do with our non-free will. We're scripted to get on YouTube and say, I think I know the truth. No, I do. You can't stop from happening. It's just what's happening. We are disintegrating identity. You can't not do it. Oh, some people cling to their identity till the day they take their last breath. I guess they're only on life 1. They need to get on life 127 to disintegrate their identity. No, I hardly ever comment, but the title was clickbait. Was it clickbait? What did I say? God is evil? Oh, that's considered clickbait? I was just being literally honest, like literally true or whatever, that God's evil. I feel like we would still be living in caves and skin huts if it weren't for the creators. And being born in this time is not too bad. If it's a simulation, I'd say we may be in a fishbowl, but at least the water is warm. For me, clickbait. Oh, I'm sorry, Devastator. I say you can make the best of your situation in this bizarre realm, but it is a bizarre realm. It's very dark and evil and blah, blah, blah. All right. Now I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I'm getting a little bit tired and hungry. So I'm going to wrap this one up. The meat monkey avatar is calling for more calories. Chris, keep consuming. Okay, body, I'll listen to you again. Anyways, love you guys. I hope that your lives are good. I hope you got peace, prosperity, abundance, harmony. For Christ's sake, some harmony would be nice in reality. Unity would be great. It'd be great to see humanity come together before I die of old age. Anyways, love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one.